I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the National College Cup, right? Yeah, National College Cup. I got that right, Fred, right? Did not make a
Yep,
mistake,
yep.
right? We had a talk about it, right? Who's gonna do the call? And you said if you go silent, then I was supposed to be the one. So here I go. So this is my first time actually introducing the tournament. Of course, this is National College Cup presented to you by Battleknights India. But of course, right now you're watching alongside me and Fredo, who are gonna be the voice for this game. But Fredo, I heard that you're not feeling, really up to the weather. So will you be okay casting this game alongside me?
Yep, of course, man. I'm here for that only, right? I've showed up every single evening whenever I can, unless the electricity just does not give up on me. So tonight, of course, electricity is there, but my throat is not really the best. The weather is too hot as well, but I'm still here to cast the National College Cup because, of course, this is one of the most different kind of tournament than the local tournaments that we see, which are just squad versus squad. This is about the colleges. This is about that rivalry, and that's why I'm here.
Mhm. Absolutely, man. And right now we have two amazing colleges representing their entire, college or university they are from, right? We have Royal Manipur representing Thobal College, Manipur, and we have Define Aura presenting Christ College, Orissa. So basically,
Oh,
two very far away colleges, but still they're in this
hmm,
competition, facing each other off.
yes, and of course, the name itself is so nice. Royal Manipur is kind of
Mhm,
well known because they are from Manipur, and we all know the fan base of Manipur is kind of huge. So they look out for each other. They know each other, and that's why Royal
mhm.
Manipur is kind of well known. Meanwhile, Define Aura, not really heard of them before, but I mean the name itself has aura, so they might have something to show up tonight. So let's see if they can, you know, live up to that name that they have taken.
Absolutely. They need to farm some aura in this matches, right? It's the best of one at the end of the day. So the better team actually wins it out. And again, both these teams have equal chances, right? The draft can be really, different for a lot of teams. So I think we are really up to seeing something new in this match again. We're just a few moments away before we head into the draft here, Fredo. But what do you think? So far you have watched a lot of games for National College
Hmm.
Cup, and
Yep.
how do you think these teams are actually, faring in this meta, where not only the meta in this competition, where there are a lot of good teams alongside the ones who are recently formed. So what are your thoughts about that?
I feel like the ones who are already known, like Royal Manipur and Armageddon Esports, they're very well known, and
Hmm.
they're kind of the favorites to be participating as well. Because the thing is, you're representing an university, but it doesn't mean that every single person has to be from the same university.
Hmm.
So it's kind of an advantage for the squads that are already participating in this tournament. Of course, the registration closed on August 21, so it's too late now, but when the registrations were open, a few people who realized too late about the tournament, who heard about it too late, they registered as well. And even Kimi and Kyle are actually playing together, so it will be
Oh.
interesting because they don't really play from the same squad, right? But this time
Hmm.
they are playing together. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see if Kyle will actually make a comeback with this squad, or is he just playing because Kimi told him or something? Because of course he's definitely not playing for Tartars anymore, not playing for Crooks anymore, right? So
Yeah,
I'm hopeful to see if Kyle makes a comeback due to this tournament.
absolutely could be the case. There's a lot of possibilities that can be shown through this tournament, right? We can see
Yep.
new teams forming up, new teams actually coming up, even not only in this college cup, but outside of it. And again, we cannot wait for this draft to already, start off. Right now, you can see Royal Manipur. They have the first pick here, Fredo, onto your side, and Define Aura, they're on to my side with the second pick. The first ban, Blue.
Hmm. The first ban is a glue, so that is kind of expected in this meta, right? Because it's the EXP lane meta right now. So EXP lane bans are kind of obvious. So yeah, they'll be definitely cracking down on that lane. But there comes the threat of the jungle as well. And clearly, Yisun and Lancelot are outperforming any other jungler in this meta. So picking out the Yisun and Lancelot should be a priority for both sides. But oh, Royal Manipur actually goes for the Hayabusa. Why do you think
Hmm.
that might be?
Maybe they're going for a backline hero, which does require a lot of positioning and has a threat like the Zushin, right? The Zushin does suffer against a lot uh, compared to this
Hmm.
assassins who can really dive onto him. Or there could be a lot of other options, right? The Farsa too, even the gold laners kind of struggle. But I think maybe there is a that could be a target ban coming in towards the side of Define Aura, right?
Hmm. Yep,
Like
you're right
maybe they
about that.
most of the
Very, very possible that this could be a target ban. And if you look
Mhm.
at the other side, they've banned out the Irithel, Define Aura. Seems like they want to pick the Granger, but will it be just the Granger only? Because I mean, Irithel is just banned out these days because she is the strongest goal laner. And of course, if you do decide to, pick up the Belleric or some tanky boys up front who can soak all their damage with the blade armor on them, other than that, it's really difficult to shut down the Irithel. So yeah, that's really good stuff here from Define Aura is they ban out three of the most dominant heroes in their respective roles in this, along with this Lancelot. But oh my god, 1-1 as well getting banned out. So yeah, I completely forgot about the 1-1 actually.
Absolutely. And Irithel counters her too, right? So I think that's a smart ban coming in. It could be the possibility that Define Aura did want to pick this 1-1 towards their side. However, the first pick is open. A lot of heroes are options for the side of Royal Manipur, and they actually prioritize Yu Zong out here. I was thinking of a Kalea, maybe even a Zushin, but Yu Zong after you ban out the Hayabusa? Interesting.
I really thought of that as well, but considering it's EXP meta, if you do have some plans in your mind, it's better to go for that role because if you do not get that EXP lane hero that is going to favor your composition, things could go wrong, right? So they lock down that EXP, which is definitely the priority role in this meta. And later on, maybe they'll build up on this Yuzong pick that they've went for here. So Define Aura now, they have to respond. What do they respond with? I can't really think of, but the CC seems to be a safe choice. What else can you think of?
I think the CC could be a safe choice. The Arlot can not do so well, but it's okay. The CC is still right. We talked about is the better choice, and they actually go for it. And the Zushin too, we left it open, and even the ban of Hayabusa does make it really easy to play around. So I think that's a
Mm-hmm.
really solid pick coming in from the side of Define Aura. However, Royal Manipur, they do have a
Mm.
frontliner with Yuzong. They have the dive, but the CC as well as the Zushin both can punish him really hard, right?
Yep. Into the backlines when he dives, the CC can just yo-yo blitz him along with that curtain call if he dives along with the roamer. And of course, the Zushin, right? This lantern flare and the Crimson Beacon. If she uses the Crimson Beacon, she just dodges that Furious dive. And after that, just use the lantern flare to punish him. So yeah, it will be kind of interesting to see what will happen. Oh, but because of that Irithel ban, we're seeing the Granger on the side of Royal Manipur. And along with that, not really a lot of heroes which have a dash, right? I mean, the two picks that they have done. So Carmilla is a pretty solid pick that Royal Manipur have went for. But now the response will be coming in once again from Define Aura. And what I'm really interested is, what's really disappointing is the fact that
Mhm.
this is too predictable, this draft.
Yeah, absolutely. We know which heroes are going in which lanes, right? That's what we
Yeah,
mean. Mhm.
this
I
draft is
mean,
quite
so far there's
predictable.
no flex. Yeah, no flex pick at all. Like the Garut Kacha, even the Badang is open. Nobody actually picked them. So if they want to go
Mm-hmm.
for Sky, they could have actually gone for those heroes, like have a little bit more layer to their composition at the same time. But okay, pretty honest draft, like you mentioned, from both the side. And what do they want to round off the first phase of the ban? I mean, the pick stage out here. So there is the jungler that could be a possibility. Even the roamer could be a possibility. Should they go for a roamer or a jungler out here?
Yeah, I think if they do not go for the jungle now, the side of Royal Manipur might crack down on the jungle lane once again. Along with that, it might be safe to go for the gold lane option as well, because we all know a good Granger is actually very deadly. So you want to pick up that hero which can counter, but instead they do not pick up a gold laner. They go for the roamer instead. I do not think the Florian is such a priority pick, right? But they still go for it anyways.
I mean, the Florian is picked when you want to go for the utility jungle a lot more because with the assassins, not the
Yep,
optimum choice, not the best choice, I would say. But with the
that's
with
why
the
they're going to ban the Fredrin just because they picked up. I mean, they picked up that Florian. So obvious.
absolutely, man. Like you mentioned, very, very honest draft coming in from both sides. Alucard actually gets banned. That's Alucard, right?
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
seem
yeah.
like
It's the
Alucard.
Alucard.
Yeah, Alucard.
Yeah, it is. It
So
is
yeah,
the Alucard. Yeah.
so
I know you have
interesting
not
choice.
been here too many times, so you might be confused, but I'll clear you up on that. Don't worry. I also get confused between a Lapu Lapu and a Yisenshin because they kind of look similar, right? With
Yeah.
the hair falling on the same side as well, along with those, those headbands that they wear. So yeah, they
Yep.
look kind of similar, but they're a little bit different. So I also get confused a lot
But
between the Lapu and Lapu.
interestingly, Lapu Lapu is from the Asian. I mean, I think from the Philippines or maybe from
Yeah, yeah,
I think
he's from the Philippines.
yeah, he's from the Philippines, right? Whereas the Lee Sun Shin is from South Korea, but yet they look the same. That's the beauty of the Asian culture, right? The looks can be pretty deceiving at the same time. We cannot
Yeah.
figure out people are from which places. But again, the Xbox 2 gets banned here. Could this be a possibility that they want to go for something tanky at the same time? Royal Manipur, or are they just
Hmm.
avoiding, or are they just going for damage control out here?
Well, at this point, it could be anything,
Mm-hmm.
but of course, banning out the Xborg is also a good choice because this guy is, of course, a very, very annoying jungler, especially when paired up with this Florian because the heal just does not seem to stop, right? And the shield just cannot be broken. We're seeing the Akai come into play, which is actually a very good disengage tool against the Carmilla's ult. So even if you try to dive in, the Akai will definitely be a counter to that dive that the enemy is bringing right now from the side of Royal Manipur. Now, though, Royal Manipur are going to pick up two. Is going to be the jungler and the mid lane. Your predictions, Shinryu?
I think even the Kadita could be a probable option because it can cancel out the heavy spin some way. And against the Zushin, she doesn't get CC so easily. But again, laning wise, not the best hero. I think they need something with a very good lane clear out here. The Lilia could be another option to go for because she's very flexible in this team fight, can sustain a lot of damage too. Apart from that,
Mm-hmm.
I think the Novaria could be a really good um, option for to
Yep.
pick for the side of Royal Manipur, alongside the Granger because the extended range and also the hitbox does give a lot of advantage. So there are like few options for them to go for. However, I don't feel like we might get surprised here. It could be some hero from the meta. However, the jungler. Oh, actually, Eve. Very
Well,
interesting choice out here.
yeah, I mean, you talked about the hitbox and you see the Eve, right? But now, along with
Hmm.
that, what's really surprising is this Ling pick,
Yeah.
which might work, but I mean, you do need a good mid laner, you know.
Mhm.
What? Oh, it's
Okay.
Zetian. Okay, okay,
Okay. Versus
okay. So
Zishin,
yeah.
right?
Hmm,
Mm-hmm.
hmm, hmm.
Got the confirmation, right? It's a Zishin because you do realize that the Eve does not make very sense out here, given the fact the
Yeah,
draft is not like a very station draft. It's like more of a very continuous DPS, high engaged draft, right? They want to dive in with the link, with the
yep, yep.
using, of course. So yeah, the Zishin can give a lot of utility to the team fight. The slowdown, not the slowdown, the stun as well as the movement boost along with the vision can do a lot in the team fight, which they kind of lack. But like you mentioned, the link against the high, a bit of not the best ideal matchups for sure.
Exactly. So let's see if Royal Manipur will pay the price for this decision making in this draft. I do feel like there were a lot of other options as well. You can go for the Bakshia, it's not banned. You might consider going for even the Fanny as well if you want. Can get that macro going as well. Of course, you do not want to take fight when the Akai has his ult available, but there is the Yuzong and
Mhm.
Carmilla to bait that out, right? So there were a lot of other
Absolutely.
options, but now if you want to go for the Zushin, you can't really do so much when she has a Florin nearby her, along with the fact that Ling does not really do too much damage, and Zacian is not helping with the kind of damage that she has in the early game.
Yeah, the early game kind of lacks from the side of Royal Manipur for sure. Yeah, they do have the Yuzong, but that's an EXP lane, and you cannot
Exactly.
expect some game changing damage from him. But again, it's a pretty scaling trap for sure from Royal Manipur. But again, first game we are already in here, Fredo. The match between Royal
Oh
Manipur. What? Oh, oh, whoa!
my
First blood,
god.
Chi Chi.
That
Crazy.
is that is the person that was supposed to be doing good in the early game, but something is wrong because it's the early game and he's the one who got first blooded. So Royal Manipur is not really having a good start right now. With this draft, they need to have a good start, right? But they can't have that, so they're already behind. But there seems to
Oh,
be an engage, and she died inside the tower off camera though. Did not really realize when that
yeah.
happened, but that is a even trade now, I would say.
Absolutely, and even trade, but for the mid lane, right, this time. But again, oh, whoa, 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 Ling goes in with the Tempest of Blade onto the Mizan. Zushin gets taken down, really quick kill, and we were talking about the early game being a problem, but Akai spots him, but Ling really quick with his skills to get out of this situation. But again, the turtle will be up in about 5 seconds, but no river control yet so far here. So I think they need some time,
Oh,
but again, Akai goes in, heavy spin on towards 69 and he gets taken down.
oh,
Chi-Chi with another kill.
what is happening here? The roamer is stealing kills. Oh my god. Just another day in the land of dawn where the roamer takes away the kills of the jungler. But Biju Hunter Rise Petrify combo.
Yeah, they go in with the Veteran combo, but again, the turtle was pretty much secured. But again, they're trying to go for a disengage. You can see the Yuzong goes in, deals out a lot of damage, does have the Shah residue, but how long can he survive? There comes the Fury of the Phoenix, but not really enough. But the Yuzong taking a lot of damage, dealing out two actually pretty low HP onto a lot of members, but they are still able to walk out. I think this is going to be a disengage from both the teams. No casualties so far for the turtle.
Oh. And it seems like Momo is trying to trade off with this blue buff right here, and he's succeeding in doing that, and he will disengage. The Beatrix, though, got a little bit of that turret shield goal, so yeah, that's also a win for Define Aura. But looking at the gold, it's definitely favoring Royal Manipur.
Absolutely, both Thobal College as well as Christ College are doing really, really well. But again, there's another
Whoa!
engage. The stun does connect. Chi-Chi, after getting 2 kills, finally shut down by the side of Royal Manipur. And I think that's a good shutdown, right? You get a lot of gold from that bounty too.
Exactly. That's why you do not want your roamer to be taking those kills.
Man, but the game is pretty slow paced, I would say. Like, we are having some fights, but it's just for the objective take so far. Again, the top lane, there's another engaged
Whoa!
heavy speed connect, and it does lock on to Bijou Hunter. He does not even have the black dragon form, just got it, but late. The Fury of the Phoenix, bit late, but again, there's another engage down bot onto the Beatrix. And Pudding, can you survive that? No, Momoke says, like, let me have that kill too. So far, the Ling with the 2 kills, really doing well, and the score stands at 4-3 in favor of Royal Manipur.
Yep, good stuff happening here. Both the sides pretty even in terms of kills, but when it comes to farm, Royal Manipur are definitely leading. And that is not a good news, as the side of Royal Manipur will scale much, much better into the later game because they have a Granger, they have a Ling. The spam ability will definitely cause problems. The Ling as well, if he gets farmed, you know what he can do. So yeah, let's see if there is a retribution battle.
Turtle out there, retreat won by Momo, okay, from the side of Team Royal Manipur, but there's an instant trade-off. Gufian gets taken down, double kill onto Agris. He wants to look for another mid lane. There is a dive coming in from the Yuzong, but not for too long. Killing spree for Momoke, but Yuzong might just bit more than he could chew, and he gets taken down. 1-for-3 trade into the favor of Royal Manipur though far. Even though.
Yep. And that's Mizan here might be in some trouble. 1 HP. And the Ling will not go for him because he does not have the Tempest Blades yet. So yeah, things looking in favor of Royal Manipur as Define Aura. They did get a slight advantage in the first minute, but now they're at the disadvantage, putting 3v1. Gets taken down for sure there. And that's good gank coming in from Royal Manipur. Define Aura not really catching up to their rotation.
Yeah, and if you take a look at it, the purple buff was stolen too from the hands of Rufian, so he is lacking in terms of level, but top lane there seems to be a lot of movement coming in. The heavy spin still available for Rufian, but does he want to commit? No, but bot lane there's an off-cam kill once again, and Chi gets sniped down by Mr. Igris, and Royal Manipur. They're really dominating the gold lane, and they're really putting so much pressure. First tier turret already being taken down. Top lane there is engaged for 2v1 situation at this point. The Fury of the Phoenix being used, but that's a user who can heal up with the help of the Shard Residue, and you can see the HP bars are dropping, and that might be a retreat call coming in for the side of Define Aura. But Yuzong might have some different plans. Biju undergoes under the turret, gets pulled, it gets knocked up, but again, still okay, and you can see Code 9 Amujao is actually codename Amujao is pretty late to the party, so there's not going to be any follow-up. But whoa! This one gets punished. Biju Hunter still gets the kill.
And with that, there comes the curtains call, but it's not enough to take anyone down. As Biju Hunter, he does have the items, he does have a lot of healing as well. Anti-heal required. Oh, that's a nice engage.
Yeah, 2 kills already. One for Biju Hunter and another for 69, and they will get the top turret too, right? The turtle is up, and you can see a 1v1 between the jungler as well as the gold laner, but Igor is dealing out a lot of damage. He's level 9 compared to a level 8 Akai, who does not deal damage. It's just there to soak the incoming damage from the rest of the members from the other team. But again, that's a lot of poke coming in. I think this turtle too might just get denied to the side of Define Aura. But again, they are pushing in with the fight. Fury of the Phoenix being used. There's a lot of bullets coming in, and Bizan gets punished once again. The heavy spin being used on to Biju Hunter, but he has the Black Dragon Prop to get out. Momoke goes in. There's no heavy spin available. The Fury of the Phoenix not anymore. There's the Tempest of Blade already being used. But the HP part, the snipes do connect, but not for too long. Momoke able to dash out. No casualties for Royal Manipur.
That was really close. Igris could have gotten some kills, but the Sky Piercer just did not proc there. Kind of unlucky. They're trying to push down the mid lane. I think the minion should not survive long enough, and yep, they do not get that mid lane, but of course they have done a lot of damage now. And the way Define Aura have fell behind, it seems like it's kind of possible to make a comeback if the Beatrix shows some amazing gameplay, but that is of course if the teammates also back her up. But now, if they do not, things might be in some trouble. Oh, that's a good ultimate from the Carmilla.
Yeah, good ultimate connecting a lot of members, but there's the heavy spin available, but it just gets over before the Link could use the Tempest of Blade. A lot of damage coming into the side of Team Define Aura, but they get taken down 1-for-1 so far, 3-for-1. And Team Royal Manipur somehow or the other, they're able to turn those tides around, right? They have the goal lead. And Igris with 7-0 and 4-0 the snipe, but nobody there.
I mean, this Ling is playing like a utility Ling at this point, Just helping the Granger get those kills.
Yeah.
He has
the thing is,
assist.
The thing is, the Sky Piercer, right? The Granger can get the last hit. The Ling, if he does not have the Sky Piercer, is not really able to secure those kills. And funny enough, he has a killing spree onto him, so he does need the kills, right? But again, top lane, 1v1 might turn into a 2v1, 2v2 actually. But again, bot lane, there's a lot of movements. Like the movements around the map is so high in this game, but you can see the kill pressure still being into the favor of Royal Manipur, right? They're able to deny a lot of farm to Define Aura.
Exactly, and that's the reason why it's so difficult for Define Aura to try and make a comeback. They do need to, make this Beatrix farmed enough. They do not want to take the fight here, though. It's the jungle area where the Akai dominates with that heavy spin. A lot of walls around, and one heavy spin can turn things around for them as well. But yeah, let's
Yeah,
take a look at the items as well to find out how much are Define Aura behind, so that we can also understand if Define Aura has a chance in this game, or are they going to have to, rely on luck or maybe the mercy of their enemies.
yeah, definitely. We should take to look at the item really quick. But before that, we need to take a look at this fight. Oh, Gufian cannot survive. That damage is too much from this Grandeur at this point. 10 minutes into the game, and the Grandeur is on to a 8 killing spree. I mean, he is almost at a legendary at this point, right? So there's very minimum the team that Define Aura can do at this point, except for defend the Lord too, given freely level 1 Lord. So it's gonna march. It's gonna come down marching really soon. Define Aura, they have a really tough defense to make here.
Yep. A really tough defense against enemy which is so far ahead, almost leading by 11k at this point. And of course, there is no return from what has been done. The only thing they can do is try to control the damage that enemy is doing already. And with that, look at Royal Manipur Momo as well, trying to set up those waves before the Lord arrives so that they can have a nice push, right? They can at least crack open two inhibitors. Mizan seems to be alone in the bottom lane, and there seems to be no one nearby. And can she survive? It's a 3v1 gangbang on the Zushin. She won't be able to survive this one.
Absolutely, the mid lane Lord though does have some time to be cleared out, but there's a tide coming in from the side of Royal Manipur, and they're looking to end this game at this point. The Cursed Blood already being used, as well the Lord is really low, so they should be able to clear it out. Bijou Hunter goes really deep and might take a lot of damage. Can he survive? No, again another kill on the Chi-Chi, but the heavy's been used too, but not really connecting on anyone,
Whoa.
so that is a failed resource, but there is the gun down coming in from Icarus on towards deck. What his name is Drex. Okay, Drex is here, but again, the Fury of the Phoenix stunning the members down. There is the damage still available from the Beatrix, but he does not have the way to position himself. The base is really low. The minion does get cleared out. Define Aura, they're still able to hold on to this game. The waves are still crashing down. I don't think so. Royal Manipur would want to contest anymore or try to end this game at this point.
A smart move by Royal Manipur to try and disengage because, of course, they do not have any more minions left. And that was a very good Lord push, I think, because they took down two inhibitors, cracking the base open from two sides. And just that bottom tier standing, but it's almost 50% health as well. So it's a win-win situation here for Royal Manipur. And now it's going to be Define Aura who are going to define what makes this game go forward now, because it will depend on their hands if they can make a comeback happen or not. Of course, if we take a look at the items, we'll be able to understand more about this, but seems like Momo wants to go in. Oh my god, the damage!
Exactly the damage here, Fredo. You can see, right, taking down Mizan at the very side that he gets spotted onto the map. And this game is not really too good for Mizan on the Zushin, but the waves are still here. The Curse Blood does not connect with the Yuzong. With the Black Dragon from goes in on to Drex. He gets taken down, and more than so, the base crystal will get cleared out. And Royal Manipur, they are getting the lead in this game, and they're also moving to the next round here, right?
Yep, they'll move to round 3 after defeating Define Aura. And Define Aura will go back home, but of course, they lose some aura, but the way to gain it back is come back prepared, right? And make things interesting for us as well to watch. Of course, this match, the draft did not really look in their favor because they gave away, they gave away the Granger, and the pick, the pick that they could have used, the golden pick that they could have used, did not really work out too well for them. So yeah,
Mhm.
going into the Akai was kind of nice. Royal Manipur also kind of gambled with that Ling pick, but in the end, it seemed to work out because we all know Momo is a very, very reliable jungler.
Absolutely. I think the way they are able to play around this synergy really made things really easy for the side of Royal Manipur. And you can take a look at the KDA2 right here, Fredo. So Igris doing an absolute phenomenal job onto that Grandeur, right? With the help of the Sky Piercer, getting some easy kills and stacking it up. But oh, did you see that? The Carmilla with a global rank 33.
We have global rank 33 Carmilla. I've seen a lot of these guys in this tournament actually. A lot of the global players playing this one because of course, right, in the when we see the top squads playing, they don't really play too many rank games. They mostly play scrims, right? So we don't really see them having those ranks. But in this tournament, I've seen a lot of these people carrying a lot of ranks. I have actually seen Global 33 Guinevere as well in India number one Guinevere actually. So these are really exciting matches where you witness top global players, right? That's why National College Cup. You should watch the National College Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, it will be Royal Manipur, also from Thobal College, Manipur, moving to the next round, eliminating their opponents. That's going to be the fine aura. But fear not, guys. This is not the only game that's going to be taking place. We will be soon heading to the next game as well, right, Fredo? So again, we have two amazing teams in front of us. Let me just call their names out. Okay, it's gonna be crispy fried, or crispy fried drill. How do you pronounce it?
Hmm.
Crispy fried drill. Okay, crispy fried drill versus no cap. So crispy fried drill are from Icon Commerce College, whereas no cap they are from Saint Edmund College. Not really sure where the colleges are. Let me just Google it real quickly because that's what my friend Ray taught me to just Google them really quickly. So, what do you think? Have you seen those teams playing here, Fredo?
I think I heard the name of Icon Commerce College, but I don't really know where they are from. I can't remember that. But yeah, with that,
Mhm. Let me
Saint
just.
Edmund College as well. No cap, pretty interesting names. Of course,
Oh,
influenced by
Icon
the
Commerce
university.
College is from Guwahati, actually.
All right, and Saint Edmund College. Does sound like it's from Nagaland, but is it from Nagaland? I don't know. And with that,
Icon College is from Shillong. Okay,
Shillong. Okay, so
pretty
we're
close
having
by.
Guwahati and Shillong. Yeah, pretty close by. Not that far actually. Just 1 hour away. So if these
Exactly.
guys just lose to one of them loses to the other tonight, they can have a rematch offline again if they want, right?
Absolutely, man. It's gonna be really great. But again, this match we need to take a look how it will be playing out. But once again, we have these two teams playing out. I think a lot of the teams they are really known, like Crispy Fried Drill. I think No Cap, I haven't heard about them much. uh, are there any familiar faces out there is going to be the question. So once again, you take a look out here, right, Fredo?
Yep. It'll be interesting to see if we'll be seeing any new faces or familiar faces in this draft. I mean, in that game. But before we go to the game, we need to be done with the draft. Draft looking similar to the previous game. Look at the 1-1 and the YSS ban.
Yeah, man, Crispy Fried Drill, they have the first pick, and they're opting to ban the 1-1 alongside. That's going to be a really interesting hero. What is that? It is CC. Okay, my eyes don't lie right now. I can see the heroes properly here. I'm proud of myself, Fredo.
Nice, bro. And with that, we're seeing the next ban coming in. CC, of course, already banned out. The first pick that we usually see, and the one who is on the first pick side is actually banning out the hero, which should be the first pick, right? That is kind of interesting. So
Exactly.
mm, let's see
Exactly.
what Crispifieddryll has to show us here as their first pick because
Crispy fried.
the
It's
CC
crispy
first.
fried. Right.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah. Crispy fried drill. I don't know what is the thing that they're trying to fry here, but
are they frying a
if they
drill,
did not frying a drill.
or they're drilling a fry, or they're drilling
Oh
a
my
fry?
god. I
What are
don't
they
know,
doing?
bro. This
Definitely
is
drilling something out here. Yeah.
this is too much internet influence in the team names. As you can see, the other side as well. No cap, right? No cap. That's a
Cap,
really
man. No
interesting
cap.
one.
We're honest, man. No cap. It's all
Yeah.
true. Again, two
Oh,
junglers being
Arlo
banned
ban.
alongside the Arlot. So all the dashy heroes, like the brother of Arlot, not the original brother, not the brother from the lore, but hero which can equally dash as much as the Lancelot, also gets banned. And the heroes which you always had a confusion with, both Lapu Lapu as well as the Shin getting banned here from the side of No Cap.
Yep, and with that, the first pick finally coming in, revealing their plans. Let's see if the plans that they're coming up with are going to be good enough to live up to their name. Are they going to fry the enemy or are they going to get fried themselves.
Exactly. The first pick is gonna dictate a lot of things, especially how they want to play their lanes and what type of gameplay do they have. Do they want to go for a pickup draft or whether they want to go for a utility based draft? So I think there's an option for the Garut Kacha, Badang, Kalea. A lot of good picks are open, right? Even the Hayabusa, Zushin, Rancher too. Airtel is also open. So I think it could be one of those. But yeah, the Badang, safer choice, flex pick for Crispy Fried Drill.
Yep, flex pick coming here, and Badang can definitely go to the ROM or the EXP, of course. And we've definitely seen Badang players dominating. One of them being Sonex, very, very good Badang player from CV Raman Global University, Orissa. And that guy has just shown what he is capable of, right, in the EXP lane. But now it's time for Crispy Fried Drill to, you know, try and reach up to that level that Sonex is at.
Exactly, man. They need to really step up their game. But again, to stop the advances for Crispified Drill, they're picking up a Baxia really fast with the rotation with the Shield Unity as well as the Vincithar. A bit of an unorthodox pick. We don't get to see it much in tournament, but you know what he does, right? He does not let you dash. Even after banning those dashy heroes, they want to deny those dashes even further. So I think the assassins might be a bit off the table for Crispy Fried Drill, but if they want to go for those picks yet again with the presence of Insitar, hats off, man.
Yep, yep. That's kind of impressive. Oh, wow. The enemy is kind of cooking with this draft. The Valentina, I mean, we have all seen Valentina players, Shinryu. Either they're
Mm-hmm.
at that level, right? Or either they're just like, I don't know, like they're just trash or else they're just too good. There is no in between. So it's going to be
Yeah, man.
interesting if these guys are really at that level or are they just going to be trash, right? Not going to lie. I mean, I've never really seen a spectrum of Valentina players. I've only seen the best or I've seen the worst. So that's why. That's how my experience has been with this hero. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm really interested to see
Mhm.
how this Valentina is gonna play.
Absolutely. And with the pick of the Florin, this does speak that Crispy Fried Drill, they want to go for the utility draft. And the Badang will be going to the EXP lane, like we were talking about. But again, a very strong pick coming in from side of no cap, right? The Aerithal. Um, but again, like you mentioned, this Valentina could be a very gamble pick coming in, like you mentioned, depending on how she performs, right? If she's the best or if she cannot, come up to the expectation. So I think this is a gamble pick because the ultimates that you can probably steal would be the King's Calling for the Minsitar. So far, that's the only good ultimate that you can use, or the AoE ultimate that you have for yourself. Apart from that, I don't think so. The Bagzia's ultimate nor the heavy crossbow from this Airtel would be really making a game, been making a huge difference in those team fights.
I think of the same way, man, because these ultimates not really good, but I think they might work in certain situations because I mean, Valentina players, not gonna lie, they know how to use and when to use those ultimates. The timings are just so immaculate, right? I mean, suppose you have that shield of unity, right? He just goes forward and baits them out using those dashes that the Valentina has, because that is one of the advantages of playing a Valentina. You get those dashes. So you bait them out and you have the shield of unity. So you do know that you're going to get tanky when you use that. So you use that as a strategy to bait them. Or maybe the heavy crossbow, it just has that slide dash, right? Who knows? That slide dash might save his life. There are a lot of ways the Valentina can be played, and that's why it's so interesting to watch the Valentina players. I hope this guy who has picked the Valentina is really confident in his skills.
Yeah, and they are actually banning a lot of mages after picking that Valentina. You can see, right? Both the Kadita as well as the Zishin getting banned. So this does open up the
Oh,
Farce, I was going to say, the Valir.
that's a very
Interesting
smart
choice.
one from No Cap. That's a very smart one. They do
Yeah.
not want to give ultimates. That's why they picked the Valier. Very
But the thing
smart
is,
one
at
from
this
No Cap.
point,
Hmm.
one thing is that now the Valentina might not have to go with the Purify. She can just steal the Valir's ultimate and be safer on the map. So it's a
Exactly.
double-edged sword.
Oh,
It's a double-edged sword,
um,
right? Oh,
Look at the
Kaja,
other
man. Oh,
side.
man.
Oh my
It's a
god, this
Kaja
guy is.
jungle, actually. Bro, it's a Kaja jungle.
Oh my god. Are they too inspired by Onic right now? I mean, are we going to see literally
Exactly.
Sans, Ryota, Saveo, Keyboy, and Kyrie on display right now? Because if we are not getting that level of gameplay, oh my god. And is their coach? Is their coach? Coach Yep.
I don't know, man. Could be the case. But again, it's a really bold move coming in from Crispifieddryll against the Bugsy, against the Vincita too, and oh, the Xbox, man, was left open and picked instantly by the side of team no cap. So, what do you think about the draft? I think there's a lot of unknown factors. If they play it properly, could be really, really deciding factor for either of these teams.
Exactly. It could be a deciding factor for these teams because these teams here not here to joke around to win this match. Of course, they're in the round two, so of course they have made it at least through one round, and now they have to go to the third one. But in order to do that, they have to win this match. So Crispy Fried and No Cap here cannot afford to make any mistakes, especially Crispy Fried with the draft that they have picked up, which is so dependent on the rotations and the execution. It becomes even more crucial. So yeah, it will be interesting to see if they are going to give us the Onic ID experience, the coach Yep, Raja Yep experience, or are they going to disappoint us with the epic rank gameplay?
Yeah, man. I think they are really, like you mentioned, heavily dependent on those team fight. But one thing I definitely feel from their draft is the lack of damage. It's just Beatrix dealing in the damage. The Valentina, not so much damage potential. But again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NCC presented to you by Battleknights India, of course. And right now, you're watching the second game for today's stream. Is Crispifieddryll onto the blue side and Team No Cap onto the red side. So once again, the rotation, you can see 4-man onto the purple buff for the side of No Cap here. Crazy.
Yep, crazy stuff happening. They want to steal that bear creep away. Will they get it? Yes, they do. Hiroshima will be behind, that means, so they won't be able to get their hands on that level 4 with that Kaja. So Divine Judgment won't be there. Buzzle, though, is very far away from the lane. Now, the Beatrix might be able to zone him away and deny him of a couple of minions, but the Baksha seems to be arriving.
Yeah, there is the backup available, but again, thing is, it's going to be a really slow early game for both these teams. You know, they have a lot of damage for the side of No Cap, but I don't think so. Team Crispifieddryll, they want to take those engages, but I think they might be. They are trying to prove me wrong. They're actually going in aggressive. On towards the top lane, you can see a lot of damage being put up onto the Bugs. Yeah, it's just the roamer for the side of No Cap, so I don't think so. They should be wasting so much utility onto him. The Kaja is still not level 4, so I think he should be focusing on the farm because the turtle will be up soon. Bot lane 1v1, Sora still able to walk out, and
Whoa.
you can see the revitalize already being forced out. The Divine
Wrong
Judgment still not
positioning.
available. This could be, yes, exactly, and Bust Free will get the first kill, and also the second blood comes here. So Charis will get taken down into the hands of Crustfed. Okay, Crustfed. Crusted? Crusted, yeah. Okay.
Crust. Yeah, crusted. I mean, that seems more like a name which should be on the side of Crispy Fried, but seems like heavy crossbow versus the shotgun, and the Beatrix actually goes neck to neck, goes shoulder to shoulder. No difference in the damage. So in the early phase, Beatrix
Yeah.
can definitely dominate if you have better mechanics, but right now the fight does not seem to be even. Oh, she finally gets that ultimate, but uses it to clear the lanes. Wow.
Great, damn man. That's I think it's okay so far. They do not need to go really aggressive out here, but again, the thing is
Oh.
the engage coming in from this Kaja though. Oh, bot lane, the Prince calling already being used, but a lot of damage being put up onto Pro. But
My
he should
goodness,
be okay,
that
right? Whoa! Wait a minute.
he just hooked 3
Exactly.
members, and now Snowdrop already dead as well. I mean, the side of No Cap are here to like they justify their name. They're not here for any sort of bullshit. They're here for No Cap, right? They're not here to take any sort of bullshit from the enemy side. So that's why that gank, that was such a lethargic gank from the side of Crispy Fried. Very slow movements. The Mincitar completely predicted that and hooked 3 members inside the turret. That was a very good hook. I've never seen a guy doing 3 people hook. Oh, retaliation comes though, and it's again an off-cam kill. We're seeing the Erythral fall this time. Snowdrop gets that one, so that is not a good thing because you do not want a Beatrix to get farmed. Oh, bottom side once again, another off-cam kill. We're seeing the Badang going down as well. Beatrix.
Top lane.
Oh, wow.
Should be okay. I don't think so. There is the last insanity, man. Too much, too overkill coming in, and I think they should be getting the top bot lane turret. There's nobody to defend it, and also the turtle is going to be up in about 2 seconds here. And Crispifieddryll, they're really trailing behind in this game here. No caps, they have the advantage.
Oh,
Oh,
my goodness, the
the hook as
lockdown.
well as the King's Calling. Yeah, and disease or disease, right? Disease actually gets taken down and even cannot flicker inside that ultimate, right? The King's Calling is just anti-dash. You can try your best, but nothing can save you from that position if you're not getting the vision. But again, the turtle gets taken once again from the side of no cap, and it seems like they're just broadening their lead at this point. So Crispifieddryll, they are at a tough position. The retribution forced out from Hiroshima, and bot lane really open out here.
Yep, and they could be going in for a gank, but of course it's the Badang, so it won't be an easy one for their side. And with that, the Kaja could definitely go for something here if he finds a way, but he won't be finding anyone yet. It's just the roamer on the side of no cap who is giving a lot of information. Oh, they finally find someone.
Yeah, and Divine Judgment plus the stolen King's Calling, but there comes a real one, locks him down, and this guy gets taken down. Last Insanity 2, he takes down 1, but they have to trade for 1, and the kills are coming really quickly. Double kill for Snowdrop, and this Beatrice is looking really good, but oh, the assassination from Mr. Buzz Free. Erythral joins the party and gets 1 kill and just walks out like nothing happened.
Yep, and there was the Badang as well, catching that Valir off guard, and of course the Valir did have the flicker, but it was too late because the Badang just trapped him with those stuns. Could not really use that flicker as well. And with that, Crispifieddryll 5 kills behind and 3k gold, but that difference might not be enough because the enemy has a Beatrix. But oh, into the gold lane, there seems to be a fight happening between the gold laners, and it will be the Erythral who will be getting a kill once again versus the Beatrix.
Yeah.
Now this mid lane should definitely fall.
Purple buff 2 gets stolen out here, and more farm denial. The goal lead is at this point a 4k, nearly 4k, right? And this really makes Crispifieddryll play passively or defensively, but again, there is another flank coming in, a bit of engagement from the side of no cap. Baxia wants to go in for the zoning because the turtle is up and they want to just take it down, but amidst all that chaos, top lane gets pushed down. There's nobody to clear it out, the waves, right? And this is what happens, and this is what we say, right, in Hindi, Nazar Hatti, Durgatna Ghati. So that's what just happened right now. But again, mid lane, a little bit of movement, but I don't think so any further engagement should be happening around this time.
I believe in the same thing, man. Nazar Hatti, Durgatna Ghati, and that's exactly what's happened. But now there might be another Nazar Hatti because this Erythral was too deep inside the enemy jungle without any information. The retaliation might be coming in any time though. Let's see who gets the better one. And it will be a safe play coming in from Crispifieddryll. They just keep poking. Bupru will miss that hook. Hiroshima is going in too deep. King's Calling comes in.
Yeah, there's a King's Calling as well as Hiroshima still able to walk out. The last Insanity is still available. Low HP. Hiroshima gets out the hook. Connects, and there comes follow up from the side of team. No cap, and there's a last Insanity being used. No casualty, yes, but GoPro will get taken down. Little low HP onto the tank. Mizuki 2 gets taken down from the hands of Snowdrop, and 2 more kills into the favor of Crispifieddryll. They're slowly making a comeback, it seems.
Yep, and the reason behind that comeback is Snowdrop, of course. And Snowdrop here doing a very good job. Even BuzzFeed is not really playing bad, but the thing is, the frontliners there, they really got caught up. There was a lot. I mean, it took a lot of time for them to finally decide to retreat. And that overextension costed them really heavily there. Especially the Mincitar. He did not really have his ult. He already wasted it. but he still decided to hook them in. And I mean, if you decide to hook them in, then of course, man, invite the Badang to the party. He does love a fist fight. And you do not win a fist fight if you bring spears to the party. But now, someone is in trouble.
Last insanity. Yeah, it's gonna be Charis getting taken down instantly, right? The hook does not connect, but it's enough advantage for no cap because there is no Valentina available, so the King's Calling will still be okay. I mean, it's not gonna get stolen anytime soon. 10 seconds for that time, but the Lord is up here. Crispifieddryll, do they want to contest here? Is there a way for even to contest without their mid laner? I don't think so here, Fredo.
Yep, I feel the same way. Oh, Immortality being picked up here by the Xbox, so another lifeline being here. And with that, oh, look at the Badang. He might be getting caught there. He's a sacrifice. Sacrifice there. And with that, last insanity comes in as well. Oh, that hook.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, the King's Calling 2 gets used up, but Charis gets taken down once again. Bopro will get traded off really quick. 1-for-1 trade, but actually it's 2-for-1 trade, right? Because before that, the Badang is taken down, but Hiroshima wants to look for something, is engaging onto the Xbox, who has a immortality. He gets turned up. Bopro is not, sorry, it's going to be Buzz Free going in and dealing a lot of damage, and that's another kill for the side of team. No cap, no cap, right? And Crispifieddryll, they have not even cleared the Lord here. The minions too marching down.
Yep, and of course the Beatrix, one of the best lane clearers in the entire ML universe, you can say. Yeah. So yeah, that's why it should not be a problem, even with the lack of lane clear that they have, as long as the Beatrix is alive. But the moment the Beatrix dies, it will be getting difficult for the side of Crispify to try and defend those minions, because they do not really have a good lane clear. Not really having too much AoE in their side, except for this Kaja. But the Kaja is, of course, a utility jungler, and you cannot expect the Kaja to be clearing all those lanes alone, right?
Absolutely, man. And the thing is, the Kaja is catching people and getting them, but there's no follow-up that is instantly being given from the rest of the member, right? The only damage source, like you mentioned, is going to be the Beatrix. It's like either the Beatrix kill people or she gets killed herself. Bopro gets spotted by the Kaja, does have the Divine Judgment, used it instantly and gets taken down despite using that King's Calling. But again, the really good follow-up coming in from the side of No Cap. They take down Hiroshima. Now, right now, they're chasing Charis. He does not have the flicker, gets taken down. The Xbox trying to zone. There are three members who are remaining on the side of Crispifieddryll. A lot of damage, a lot of poke coming in from the Waleed. There goes the last insanity. And I think, oh no, there's a flicker available from Sora, and he will be still soaring in this game. Again, a lot of damage on the snowdrop, and it seems like the inhibitor turret is wide open, but No Cap, they're not really trying too much, or they're still trying, they're still deciding what they want to do. They push it and then they retreat. So discipline still there. The Lord 40 seconds away.
Whoa. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. If he had completed that BOD, I guess the Xbox would have went down there. But he'll be safe for now. The Kaja wants to go in, it seems, catches the right target.
Yes, Buzz Free gets taken down. The Charis with the kill. It was the, Divine Judgment used to, but again, more kills into the favor of team Crispifieddryll. The Beatrice is really farmed at this point, and it seems like the damage is too much. And the Valir still survives. He does not have the ultimate, though. The waves are marching, but two members should be able to clear it out. Bot lane wide open, so they need to clear it out. However, the Lord advantage.
I think they should go for the Lord instead of this red buff. Yeah. I don't really know. They do not need to do this. Three members are down. Just burst down the Lord. Oh my god, Crispy Pride. I just want them to win this match so much because their draft is just way too good, right? I just want to see a draft with Kaja Jungle winning the match in the Indian server.
Yeah, man.
In a tournament on top of that.
Yeah, there is no favoritism, guys. It's just his personal desires coming out. So don't call him out like that. But again, another engage here. There is gonna be Hiroshima taking in a bit of poke damage from a couple of members. Last Insanity alongside the King's Calling being used, and that's the end of road for Hiroshima. No jungler available for the side of Crispifieddryll, and this might be a lot again given freely because you can see the poke damage coming here, Fredo, and Team Crispifieddryll. They are not really able to get near the Lord pit on time, so Lord freely given, no cap.
Yep, and with that, things are looking in the favor of No Cap once again. Even though they lost three members, Crispifieddryll not really able to capitalize on that situation, and now once again they are behind. The enemies have the Lord, and they are forced to defend. Can they defend it though? Will be a big question because this time around, the enemy also has more farm, they have more items, and they definitely have the Lord.
The problem is the range from this, Kaja. But again, King's Calling being used onto by Charis actually this time, and he takes on Bopro. Oh my goodness, the damage still being active from this Beatrix, right? Really low HP. There is the full barrage, not full barrage actually, the Numerous Passion being used, but again the Lord is still at a healthy HP. The members are getting really low and taken down. 2 members have fallen from the side of Team Crispifieddryll's 3v2 situation. Actually 3v3 is so far still an equal fight. The Lord does get clear. The last Insanity being used. Hiroshima does able to walk out of it, but again the damage still incoming from the side of Team No Cap. They're trying to take down Hiroshima. They will be able to do so, and Buzztree is just marking the base, and the base is wide open. It gets taken down here, Fredo. And Crispifieddryll, that's the end of road for him.
Victory!
What a match that was. What a match that was. That was a very, very absolute cinema moment. Of course, that was a very good engage coming in from the side of what was the name once again? No Cap, right? Yeah, the side of No Cap.
Yeah.
Very good engage from their side in the end. The Minsita locking down the right member, and the follow up from the Bakshia and the Vali, just way too good. And then Busry just arrives and finishes up the job. And in the end, the Beatrix should have changed to the rocket launcher, which is the Bennett, I guess. He should have changed to the Bennett, but instead he just chose to stick to the Nibiru, and that's the reason why the lanes are not getting cleared as fast as they should. So yeah, gotta give credit to Mr. Snowdrop here, but he could have done better at that last moment where they really needed him to perform.
Yeah, I think the too much reliability on just one damage dealer was also a problem for the side of Crispifieddryll, right? They went for almost 3 utilities, except for their roamers. The Valentina was more of stealing away the King's Calling and using it against the members of Team No Cap, whereas the Badang is pretty much tank built. The Kaja too, just for picking off the members, but the main damage was only from Snowdrop, and he did perform, right? It's not like we can just take it away. He did perform, but I think there was too much expectations of him that he was not able to deliver in this game.
Yep. And with that, the second match over as well, and we'll be going on a short break right now, as we'll be coming back with the third match of the night just after a short break. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned on Battleknights India.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to, of course, NCC National College Cup, brought to you by Battleknights India, and the one responsible for this beautiful visuals on the screen, which is, of course, our production partner, IGC Indian Gaming Corps, and, of course, it's powered by Visa. We're going to be diving into the third match, if I'm not wrong, right, Shinyu? And we're going to be obviously witnessing a few more institutions duke it out on this round 2. They've already passed round 1, but the competition has not gotten any less. If anything, it's gotten even harsher. So we're obviously going to be seeing the other teams coming in here as well. And of course, I'm happy to be joining, Shinru. And Shinru, you're only going to have to be the solo cam, right? But anyways,
Yeah,
the
man.
team should be
I've been
Venom
too conscious
Esports
about it.
from Rajiv Gandhi University and NBBGC. Oh my, okay. It's the Noor Bahadur Bhandare Government College. Okay. Where is it from?
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
I was scared for a while when you just said a few letters together, but okay, here we are. We have two amazing teams, right? Venom Esports, like you mentioned, Rajiv Gandhi University. Have you heard about them? Have you seen them playing?
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not exactly the one that we know, the
Mm-hmm.
VNOM. It's a different one, but they're also pretty good because I mean these teams are right now like I would say they're above the decent, and obviously there are some really good teams as well because obviously they passed their round one. I want to see the uh, NBGC Noor Bahadur, right?
NBBGC. Yeah, NBBGC. And Sarsens, I think I do know about this team. That is, Sarsens, they are being active a lot in a lot of recent tournaments. So I think it's a known team. If they're the same Sarsens or not, I'm not really too sure about. But I think the draft might help us to understand more about their gameplay. Right, Ray?
Oh,
You're
it's
already
actually
in.
from
So
Sikkim. Oh, Itami, we miss you,
yeah.
man. Itami actually told me that if you ever hear like a person's name as a college, it's most likely from Sikkim because Sikkim has their college names after their, prime ministers and historical figures. So yeah, it figures that it's from Sikkim. So okay, it's from Sikkim. And the other one, where do you guess it is from? Rajiv Gandhi.
I only know about one Rajiv Gandhi and it's too far, man. It's in Delhi. So I
It's
don't think so. It's in
from
Delhi.
Andhra Pradesh. Oh no, wait. RGU is from Arunachal Pradesh? Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, there's a one in Karnataka as well, and there's one in Arunachal Pradesh. There's one in Punjab, but the Punjab one is law. So, oh no. The one in Karnataka is health science. So the one that is purely university, just like university, like there's nothing attached to it, it's from Arunachal Pradesh. So Venom Esports here are from Arunachal Pradesh. Interesting. Damn. Okay, anyways.
Absolutely.
Arunachal Pradesh. Why is my hairline looking so bad, bro? Jesus Christ.
It's okay, man.
It's a
We're
lighting.
in this together. We're both getting bald day by day. The age is hitting us finally.
No, like
Don't worry.
it's
Good
the
for you. Good for you. Good for you. At least you have
lighting.
Zoshi in
I
your
have
life.
hair here. Like you can't see, but I have hair here. But it's like
That's
light.
equivalent. That is equivalent to Chota Bhim's Raju, man. Just leave them alone.
Man,
So
I
I'm just
fucking
kidding. I'm
hell,
just kidding.
man.
But again,
I would
the
just I
drafts
would
here,
just be
Ray.
like this,
Okay, okay.
man.
No, please, no, please, no, Ray. Please, no. Keep them up. Keep them up. No, Ray.
I'm gonna
No,
be
no, no,
emo. I'm gonna
no,
be emo,
no, no,
guys.
no.
I'm gonna be emo. What is this shit?
We both are
Why is my
struggling.
hair long back? I regret cutting it, but to be fair, it is so
Yeah.
hot in summer, buddy.
Anyway,
It's
accent.
really hard to keep it long, man. And I also wear a very like tight helmet, and I have to like ride for. Uh,
I understand your struggle, man. I understand your struggle. This is turning
you
into a
have
podcast
glorious hair.
about men hair.
You
I don't
have
have
glorious
glorious hair.
hair. You are not in the
I'm-
position to say you understand. Okay, you got long.
You'll know the day you meet me. You'll know when you meet me. Okay, it's
Bro,
okay.
you're
It's okay.
like
You
I
don't have.
know camera and real life is different, but look at your long hair in the camera, bro. There's no way it's like very short. Yeah, look at that. It's very long, man. That is a different thing, bro.
Yeah.
But at least from the front it looks good, bro. At least from the front it looks good. I have the
Oh,
front issue. Right now we are talking.
I'm
We are
hiding my
we're talking.
big ass forehead, man. Yeah. We are nowhere interested in this game. We're
bro,
just talking. We're
bro,
talking
we,
about
we, we,
hair.
we sound like freaking middle-aged man discussing about hairline
Yeah.
crazy. We're
We are
not even
reaching
close.
middle age, man.
We're not even close,
We are
man. And
reaching.
man, it feels like we are aging too fast. God damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Big shout out to God of Death.
students, I guess they are still young, so they're filled with hope and
No,
stuff.
big shout out to God of Death. He has the best hair in my that I've ever seen in my life, man.
Saitama
So
kind
yeah.
of hair, right?
So again, let's talk about the draft finally. Otherwise, people are gonna kick us out and get some new casters here, man. I'm just kidding. It's not gonna happen,
Nah.
guys. Don't worry.
They can't kick us out. They can't kick us out. They need
Are you sure about that?
video
Are you
casters.
sure about that?
Yeah. They need video
Are you
casters,
sure
and
about that?
casters don't do cam, guys. Okay, casters don't do cam.
Okay.
Vote for all the casters to face reveal and camera regularly. Okay, like, I mean, they have to, bro. Come on, like. At this point, me and Shinu are doing cam regularly, man. Other casters, you're gonna start doing cam. Yeah, but joke, obviously. It's not a joke, actually. So many casters, they're also shy. Just like these players are shy to give their photos, man. But yeah, I hope everybody will get over their stage fright pretty soon, because we got over it, right? Look at us.
Absolutely. We
And
are
I'm so
owning our
conscious.
insecurities at this point, guys.
I'm so conscious about my hair right now.
It's okay, Ray. I think we should be also
What is
conscious
this
about the
hairline,
draft.
bro? What is this hair?
It's okay. It's okay. You already have Zushin in your life. You're already settled, man. No worries.
I need
Nobody's taking her away.
I need the 4D Zushin. I got the 3D, you know? I need the 4-dimensional.
I think you might find her in the Zushin's, not Zushin's, the Doraemon's pocket. But hey, it's never too late.
Elite knowledge, bro.
Once again, Venom Esports versus NBBGC x SSIN. Interesting draft, right? The Lancelot, Harriet, alongside Garut Kacha, and they're facing against the Ruby, Erythril, and maybe Phobius at this point would be a good choice.
I'm still concerned about my hairline, man. I gotta stop looking. It's like when you sometimes notice something and then it's like hard to unsee, right? I mean, you're fine with it every day. You're just seeing it, but then you notice something.
Let me
and
make
then
you less conscious. You see my big ass forehead? See that? See? Now you don't.
we're
Now you shouldn't
forehead
be.
brothers. We're forehead
Yeah.
brothers. But
This
yeah,
is just a pretext. This is just a pretext to still hide my hairline. Don't worry, man. You should
at
do
least
it too.
at least you got nice bangs. I don't got nice bangs, man. I need my hair to be grown out so long, but Assam is such a bad place in summer for you to like have long hair. Like even if you
Yeah.
stay indoors, like the only way you can prevent it is like a full on air conditioner, which is not a good thing, by the way, to stay in like air condition 24/7. That's a very bad thing to do, because it's a bad habit. You can search on Google. But anyways, I guess enough
Yeah, the
of
podcast
our
began.
hairlines,
The
man.
podcast began with the hairline. Then we went to health issues, and in between there was a bit of draft issue. So
Uh,
I don't know what is coming next, guys. But hey,
you
it's
know,
gonna be interesting for
it's
sure.
average male conversation. It can go from a single
Yeah.
strand of hair about the logics of the universe. I mean, to all the guys at the chat, man, I hope we can agree. But yeah, let's focus on the draft, or else obviously I know we ain't gonna kicked out, but we gonna get penalty, man. Penalties can be given,
For
right?
sure. For sure.
You can
For
have the
sure.
immunity of not getting kicked out, but penalties, they would come. But yeah, jokes aside, the draft is coming in from both ends. It's not looking bad so far. The Harriet is obviously, and these days, whenever I see an Harriet, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes it's performing good when his team can give him the farm, but honestly, at that point, it's almost all the marksmen. I'm looking forward to the marksmen that can, even if their team cannot exactly give them the space, they can kind of like handle it. They can make the solo play, because I feel like as a goal laner there are three important factors. This is by me as well as analysts in the Southeast Asia. First of all, how good are you at 1v1? Do you win your lane? Second, how good are you at farming? And the third is how good are you able to make the comeback when your team is suffering? Those are the three most important things of a goal laner. And if you're scoring three, you're basically a gold standard, right? But anyways, Harith is one of those heroes that I feel like you can't exactly come into a gold standard after the subsequent nerfs that he has received, So he's kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
On the other hand, a Ruby coming in, most likely as an EXP or maybe as a roam position. We might see it. I don't like fighter roams because I feel like you take away from the tankiness, especially after the Iron season. I think like 4 or 5 seasons ago, we received a nerf on tank items. It only works when the tanks, like you get the more defense when the tanks use it and less when the other heroes use it. That's why you don't see like semi carry build anymore, right? Or semi Claude anymore. People go full burst because of it. But anyways, that's my just a few 2 cents about with this Harris and the Ruby. Other than that, the bans, nothing out of surprises here. The Kufra though, are they gonna plan for Assassins are banned. Why Kufra banned though?
I
Hey,
felt
advanced
the
one is on
Kufra
the
was
other
a
side.
better
Why
pick.
they?
Yeah, I was about to talk of that thing, like they're banning Kufra for what? Like they should have taken it because they have the first pick. After the second banning phase, right? The Kufra could have been the perfect choice for them. But hello? Am I missing out on something? New
Ban?
strategy?
Is this a? There's a term for it in Hindi, but I can't translate it. And now I even forgot the Hindi term. What the hell, man? But
It's okay,
anyways,
it's okay.
l- let's not.
Insana, Insana.
Yeah, Gunchana. I forgot. I even forgot. I even forgot the meme, man. I remember the voice. I remember the voice. But anyways, last two picks. Oh, a Masha jungle. Interesting. Finally,
Not a
I kind
jungle,
of
man.
like
Not a jungle.
it. Should be a
That's not a
jungle.
jungle.
It should be a
Nope.
jungle. Oh, what? Like
Nope.
EXP? You think it's in EXP? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Ruby Rome. Ruby Rome, man.
Oh my god. Masha
Parsa
EXP, I
too,
think that's.
alongside Arlot.
Look at Farsa so tiny.
Oh my god. They did her bad.
It's a
Oh,
five. I
wait,
told
what?
you. I told you. Me 1, Shinru 0. Bro, do you know why Masha is jungle?
Beats me.
Well, she's Russian. Nah, that's not a good joke. The thing is, I mean, mainly after I think she received the buffs, like I think 2 seasons ago or something. But basically, she received a buff that enabled her to jungle again. But obviously, she's not the best pick, so most people don't pick her. But if you can go for her, you basically need two things. She needs a heck of a lot of farm,
Yeah.
and she needs to be active in the team fights, and she basically needs to scale, like needs to go full damage. And this EXP meta where sustain is valued, full damage Masha is not gonna go into the EXP lane, right? That's why like most of the time it is always a Masha jungle. Anyways, Shinryu, with the draft analysis and stuff and done, we're gonna be heading into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Venom Esports from Rajiv Gandhi. Oh, okay, it's college, not a university. Damn, or is it university? I'll check it. But anyways, your side is NBBGC x SSIN Nur Bahadur Bhandari Government College from Sikkim. So let's see how good they perform. Is it the same SSIN you know, or is it something else?
Something else, man, for sure.
Okay.
But again, you do realize you actually spoke about it, right? The reason why Marsha is not really picked as a preferable jungler in the current meta, and that's why it beats me because I was not expecting a Marsha jungle because it's not really practically so good in the tournaments at least. So I feel like this might be a really dependent pick of how the team plays around it. But again, a lot of factors too. The early game, pretty slow, but again, a little bit of poke damage coming in from both the sides. They're trying to gain some map control. Preferably try to take down the Little Wanderer 2, which should be spawning in quick. And yeah, the buffs actually been taken down. And actually, the Little Wanderer is already taken, my bad. But again, pretty slow rotations too, right? Not really happening too much onto the map. I was expecting with the Farsa, you might say to see a really first blood, but the flicker baited out here, Ray, from the Xavier. So I think a little bit of lead coming in for the side of Team Venom Esports.
Yeah, no first blood just yet. Looks like it's gonna be the turtle. Bro, I absolutely love my Shiranui. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you've seen her original design, if you understand what I mean.
Okay, man, and
Vendetta?
first blood, yeah, first blood for sure here, Ray, and total 2. NBBGC, they have the advantage here.
I think they're gonna be. They should watch out for the Lancelot, unless the Lancelot doesn't want to commit.
Yes, Blake.
He wants to commit. He wants to commit. Look at him. He wants to go. Execution. Nah.
No, Ruby with the steal here, actually. He gets the better half out here, but Lancelot Wabi-Sabi gets punished. And right now, they're on the chase for the members of Venom Esports. You can see the damage coming in. Marsha going in. It's me. Not me, but it's the IGN+ID+server getting the kill. And also another follow-up kills coming in. Vendetta falling for the second time.
Yeah, and 4 kills. I mean, no surprise, but like I wasn't expecting like 0 to 4 under 3 minutes. That's just insane.
Yeah.
The Masha, my Shiranui working wonders, right? But yeah, with it. Oh, look at that. Oh, what is that, Arlot? What was that?
Oh,
What
oh,
was
oh.
that? Missing that out so
Mhm.
heavily. But yeah, with it. Rose gold. It's oh my god, Airtel first item rose gold. That's actually clever because he's going against a Harriet. So in a way, right now
Yeah.
she's kind of safe. But at the same time, I'm gonna tell you why rose gold is not the first good item. It scales with your level. So the early game shield you receive, it's very low. But hey, at least it's something. It's something better than nothing, right?
Oh, whoa.
Revitalize,
I'm
get it
offended.
out.
On towards the Garud Kacha. Yeah. And I don't know how to spell the Garud Kacha's name. What is that? That's the emote, right? He's just showing his muscles. Or no?
So
I
can
don't
we
know,
get a
man.
pause? I think a pause has been requested.
Okay. I think we should be getting a pause. But anyway,
Yeah.
early game here.
Okay, AOG popped in. Look at that.
Goes in. It's me gets taken down. It's me, not Shinryu. Okay, it's the weird thing again. I'm telling you guys, it's me. It's not me. It's Lilith out here. Okay, so yeah. But once again here, Ray. The problem is that the team fights are really fast from the side of team NBBGC, whereas Venom Esports, they're not really able to respond back to those high tempo team fights that are being taken by the other team. So I think they're not really able to get a hang of the team fights so far.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there's a pause coming in. And okay, I've been told Lancelot wanted a shout out. Okay, Wabi Sabi man, shout out to you. I, I I don't know who you are, but shout out to you, man. So there you go. Right at the pause.
Yeah. Shout out, man. Hi, hello. Wabi Sabi, you're doing amazing, but you did not win the first hurdle, so improve your retribution game, man. Improve it. Improve it. You wanted a shout out, this is what you get, man. Improve your retribution. But again, the early
you get
game, they were
roast
really.
out. You get a roast out, not a shout out. You got a roast out from Shinryu over here. The R in Shinryu stands for roasting. Shin roast you.
But again,
Okay, Shin roast you. Yeah, damn.
wow. मेरी शक्तियों का गलत इस्तेमाल हो रहा है माँ. Anyway, yeah, the thing is, Ray, the problem is the high tempo gameplay that's coming in from the side of team NBBGC, right? I pronounced that right, Mr. Brad. Yeah, I did. Ray, what are you doing? What are you doing, Ray?
I'm
What the heck?
stretching, man, because it's been a long day, and like I'm becoming old, man.
The night is still young, man. The night is still young.
Nah, generally, I'm just stretching, bro. I'm just stretching because I got pain in everything, driving and stuff for so long. I'm not a driver, but I drive a lot. I could be a driver at this point.
It's looking like you're tweaking, but okay, I'm not gonna comment
I'm
more about
tweaking.
that.
I am tweaking with how things are going, man. I'm not talking about NCC. I'm talking about my life, man. The only good thing about it is that when I come in cast, there's Zushin in the background. But in my life,
Okay.
there's no Zushin in my background, man. I wish I could carry a canvas behind me
Pop
at
up,
all times.
pop up, resolution. It's time. It's about time. Pop it out. Let's
Yeah,
go.
man. Need a Zushin in real life. Any Zushin out there, approach me. I'll pay you 2 kidneys. And if you ask me, how are you gonna survive if you give away your 2 kidneys? I did not say mine though.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be Ray asking officially for his official Zushin, and if you guys are officially out there, then please officially respond to
Nah,
him, right,
man.
Ray?
Nah, man. There's not enough Zushins in the chat. Do you know why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, you're not sharing enough. Come on, share the stream so you can actually participate on the giveaway. Like, what are you doing? For 2 reasons. Okay, first of all, bring in obviously your friends and families to make sure they watch NCC and see these college teams you get out, and you participate on the giveaway, and you help me find a Zushin. That is 3 things that you would be
Exactly.
doing me a favor.
But
That
the
is
hierarchy
insane.
is wrong. The priority is wrong. The third priority should be at the first. The first thing is to help Ray find a Zushin, guys. That should be the first one. But again, Ray, the team though,
Absolutely.
yeah.
That is the first thing. I just said it the last because, like they say, save the best for the last year. The kind of she.
Be humble. Be humble, man. Be humble, ladies and gentlemen. But what do you think about the game so far, here, Ray? The Venom Esports, they are not really finding too much.
I love the my Shiranu.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my Shiranu. Anyways,
Again, another engage of jobs. Force drop. Whoa. Kunzang gets taken down. Again, there's a lot of damage onto Garud Kacha. It's not even able to pop up the AOG, but Wabi Sabi after the shout out, does get a kill, but gets traded off to 1 for 1. 3 for 1 trade into the favor of team Assassins, and they also get a bot lane turret. Vendetta really focused on to pushing. Hey, do you see one thing?
What is it?
The SSIN, that team's name, is onto the side of team Venom, right? No,
Oh,
onto the side
the
of team
sides are swapped.
NBBGC.
The sides are
Yeah.
swapped. It should get fixed. It's Venom who is actually winning, and SSIN are actually the ones like a little bit behind. So yeah, it should be fixed later on. Don't worry. It will just get swapped. Hera Fairy, you know. But
No, what I was saying,
Yeah.
just take a look at the squad name for Vendetta. Actually, it's SSIN. Actually, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's
You're
swapped
actually
out.
right.
They'll just swap it pretty soon.
Okay,
But
okay.
anyways, I think I understand why they banned out Benedetta, bro. This is why bro, if you're a main, don't name your hero. I remember, you know, that guy called Glue Monster. His glue was always banned because, dude, what is your name? And just like that, look at the Vendetta trying to vend that, but is it gonna be enough? AOG popped in.
Really popped in. There's also the Feather Airstrike too, but the range is not really getting there enough. There's the Revitalize used to. However, Team Venom, they're still holding it pretty good. Assassins, they're kind of struggling, right? And you asked me if I know the Assassins. Yes, I do, man. I just remembered that I know Wabi Sabi and Kunzang at the same time, alongside Vendetta.
Yeah, and with it, 2-7. Oh, that buff almost
Whoa,
got in as
whoa.
well. Look at the pressure coming in on top lane. They're really trying to go win for it. Most likely, let's look at that. Okay, Turtle coming in. Most likely, it will go into the hands again. But let's see, Farsa, is your ultimate available? Yes, it is. I cooked your
Wabi-sabi.
rights. Let's see.
Oh, there is the dawning light, but a lot of HP being burnt out already. The turtle should be, submitted to the side of Team Venom, right? They are really going in aggressive, and at this point, the score is 2-7, and Venom, they are definitely leading in this game. With goal 2 here, Ray. Almost of 3k at this point. I was expecting a bit more, but oh, whoa! Hey! Too much damage onto Slora, and she gets taken down. No revitalize available. The overkill coming in from the side of Team Assassins.
I would want. I mean, in a way, I do want the side of course. How is it called SSIN? There's no A, isn't it?
It's not assassin, it's assassins. It's like assassinians, like those. I think that's what they call them, assassinians. After their school or something, I don't know. Like it's something of that sort. I kind of forgotten. Like we need to ask, Wabi Sabi. He's in the chat, right? Just ping him.
But anyways,
He
mid
needs to
lane,
have
looks
fast
like an
fingers to
engage
type as well.
coming in.
Yeah, in engage, both the revital is actually being used, but no follow-ups afterwards that. But again, the Ruby going in with the I'm offended, gets a hook onto Vendetta, but the slash does just turn him out. But Kacha tries to use the AOG, but almost cancels, survives by a lot of HP, and no casualties from the team fight. Both teams goes for a disengage.
I think, a comeback is obviously possible if Wabi Sabi will be able to go into the back line and take care of Akin on, yes, obviously that's Xavier. And then it's me. I think the Eartel and the Harris matchup is a little bit weird because Harris needs an area to dish out damage and Eartel does not care because she's just going to run away. It's kind of not that hard, right? So I think the Eartel does kind of get on Harris in that department unless Harris is able to ambush and burst her out. So let's see what happens. I love the name for the Farsa though. I cook your rice. It reminds me of a guy. Anyways, 3-7. Around 2,000 gold lead into the hands of SSIN from NBBGC, Nur Bahadur Bhandari Government College, and the other side Rajiv Gandhi University, struggling a little bit, but the Kotor is getting punished each time he tries to go in. So let's see, Wabi Sabi with the Queen's Wings though wants to sustain, I guess. But let's see, Lording is already up. Can they get this Lord? It's going to be one-sided, Shindu. What do you think? Look at that.
50-50 still so far, right? Wabi Sabi wants to go in. There's a dash goes in as well as the Lord still out there. Wabi Sabi with the steal, Retribution, dollar damage coming in, and this might be the game fight for the side of Team Assassins as they get one kill, 1-for-1 so far. However, there's no follow-up kills yet so far. And I think they're more than happy to walk out with the Lord, right? And they just lost their Garut Kacha for Akin. Fair trade.
4-8 right now. And 2,000 gold lead. I do think it was a fair trade, but let's look at it. Yeah. In a way, they just bought them a lot of time, but you have to look at the late game scaling right now. And if we actually look into the late game, it's kind of 50-50. Surprisingly, but look at that. They engage into the mid lane.
Whoa. Exactly.
Loms Anabe. Okay.
And we really have found some really interesting IGNs, right, for a lot of people. So once again, the Lord here, mid lane pretty much open. I think that might get taken down. So yeah, the first tier does fall. The second tiers are at a risk. Top lane, all the turrets are still intact. The waves have not been synced from there. Mid lane does get cleared out a lot too. Not really a very synchronized push coming in from the side of Team Assassins. However, I think Venom Esports, they will be able to clear it out pretty easily without, shedding a sweat. So there's not really having too much of a problem in this game despite losing the Lord.
Yeah. They do lose out like most of the turrets onto the far right lane, for the side of
You see that?
SSIN. So because of that, once the 12-minute, that's basically 1 more minute is down, that Holy Blessing is going to be falling. And after that, their inhibitor is basically defenseless. So I think the side of Venom Esports have actually gotten a really good, fair lead. Wabi better watch out.
Yeah, AOG onto the back, but it's just to zone the members out. I think Slora will go out, but did you just see one thing, Ray? Unsang just picked up the Holy Crystal, right? This Harith has finally got his power spike.
Yeah. Oh, but it's me. Also gets the Berserker's Fury, man. Can recover it up a little bit.
Okay, and it's gonna be like really high damage coming up from both the teams. So finally we have a look at the item, and Garud just has the Athena shield, whereas you can see It's Me already has completed 4 items alongside that Berserker Fury, whereas Kunsang just have 3 items in his arsenal, whereas the rest of the members, they're doing really good. Lancelot just 2 items in, Masha 2 items too. There's the Engage out in the middle. You can see Ruby tries to be engaged on, however she is able to sidestep it out, and so far Assassins, they're not really finding too much on the map in terms of engages. Yes, there is the final splash being used. However, Venom Esports, they're still leading in this game. Again, there's another engaged, lot of damage being placed out, and it seems like both the teams, they want to just wait for the lot to spawn in here before they take a huge fight, because the spells are available for all the users out here, all the members for each of these teams. However, Ray, the main thing is the side lanes, right? At this point, how will they play the side lane? How will they play the macro? And again, there's an engage onto the mid lane. There's a final slash being used. Brought back, but Cook, your Rice will get taken down, and so does the Masha. 1-for-1 trade so far, but there is a lot of damage. Garudakazi is punished before he can even use the AOG, and the members are onto the run. Little low HP on the Vendetta. They are going in on the turret. Wabi Sabi got stuck in, able to just dash out, but the Dawning Light will be the end of him. As Team Assassins, they are trying to survive, but Team Venom Esports, they're not really letting them to do anything. One member survives from the side of that last team fight. Kunzang, the sole survivor, but I don't think so he can contest for this Lord. Team Venom, they're better off taking it here, Ray.
Sorry, I forgot I muted my mic. But anyways, with that, since they have taken the Lord, 6-12 score right now, ND side of NBBGC are back into the game. They have not lost out any of the threats after that initial fight, and they're coming back really, really strong. And with it, we do think that with this Lord getting taken down, they have... okay, tier 2s do stand on the top, so I think that it's going to be falling really fast. Oh, Blade of Despair being bought for the Masha. So, overall... yeah, the turret is already gone basically. Yep, it's down. So the Lord is going to be marching down into the, of course, the top left lane. And with it, let's see what the response is going to be coming in from the side of Venom.
Eagle.
Just circling Eagle for some.
Yeah. Actually, the Lord is into the side of Team Venom. Okay, so you can see Assassins, they're trying to defend it. Wabi Sabi gets caught up. Oh, almost gets this, CC immunity, but oh no, it's not enough. Masha goes in with the Thunderclap, taking him down. The AOG a bit late, but oh, It's Me gets the Farsa out of nowhere, and she cannot do anything. The mid lane gets taken down. The inhibitors are at the risk of being taken down too. Kunzang trying to take the Lord down before it could hit the inhibitor, but the waves are still available for the side of Team Venom Esports. They're pushing it strong, they're pushing it in. Mid lane gets taken down, top lane just on the verge of being taken down. You can see the Garudakazi taking in a lot of damage. The waves are finally being cleared out. However, the top inhibitor does fall. The bot lane at a risk. There's the Dawning Light, but It's Me gonna take that kill down. The base is wide open. Kunzang goes in with the Zaman Force, but not enough damage. Slora still able to survive, flexing on it with the recall, but it's the end of road for this Garudakazi. Kunzang trying to go back, but the rest of the members should be back on time. He gets pulled by the I am offended, and Farsa, before she can even use the feather strike, gets taken down. Wabi Sabi still there, trying his best to clear the waves, but double kill already secured. However, the base is wide open, and it will fall onto the hands of Team Venom Esports here. Assassins, they lost it.
Okay. Yeah, did you lose out the game? Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. Had to cover up a little bit things. A few things.
He's just
actually.
finding some remedies for his. Actually, he's finding the remedies for his hair loss, guys. Don't worry. I just gave him a link, so he's just checking it out. But again, meanwhile, while Ray's
just a little
onto
bit
that
of
thing,
work, you know.
yeah, just while Ray's taking it off, I'll just continue it further on. But again, Assassins, they could not really do much despite having a equalized draft. I would say they had the better draft in a way, if you see it on paper. However, in terms of execution, it kind of did not go the way they wanted. The Farsa did not get too much of a place to use her skills, even like got taken down a couple of times. Vendetta, he was the person to engage alongside, this Garut Kacha. However, that too did not really do much. So I feel Venom Esports, they played it really well despite having a really unorthodox draft. Something we have not seen much being played around, but it worked. It definitely worked for their favor, and that's why they got the victory. I think part of the reason could be the fact that they had a really high mobility with the help of the Matilda alongside the rest of the members who are really good at scaling. The Masha, even the Xavier alongside the Iritzel really scales good into the lead game.
Yeah, I'm sorry I got a little bit distracted, but overall, congrats to the side of NBBGC to winning out this game. And shout out to you, Lancelot, man. Dude, it does feel a little bit bad that he wanted to shout out and he kind of lost. But
Retribution.
wishing you best, man.
Retribution, man. Retribution.
Yeah,
Retribution.
wishing you the best. And I
Retribution.
hope you come back in, of course, the winter season of NCC. And of course, with that, ladies and gentlemen,
But you
we're
know
gonna
what?
be
He actually stole one Lord. He actually stole one Lord, so he actually listened to me. He did steal a Lord, actually. That was really good. Shout out to him for sure, man.
But yeah, I guess we're going to be taking a short little break and we're going to be coming back with the rest of the matches. So make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you stay tuned and you come back. I mean, we'll come back on time.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the banger that is NCC National College Cup powered by Battleknights India Esports, production partner, obviously IGC Indian Gaming Cups. Here we are for the fourth game of the day number 4 at round 2 of NCC Summer. It's between Team Sacred Divine versus Team Tiki Taka Esports. Tiki Taka, that's a good song. And now let me introduce you these two teams. First is Sacred Divine, who are representing Dimapur Government College. That means they are from Nagaland. And Tiki Taka Esports are from Khetri Dimoria College. I don't know Khetri Dimoria College is from which state. Let me ask my co-caster who is sitting there. A very handsome looking man. Ray bro.
Khetri Dimoria sounds like at least there's a place called Khetri over here. So if it's Khetri, yep, it's from Khetri. Literally, it's basically my aunt's place. Hello, aunt. it's
So
in
it's from
Sonapur.
Assam.
Yeah, it's from Assam. It's
Okay.
in Sonapur, Khetri.
Okay.
So it is Khetri Dimoria College. It is actually interesting because it's a village area. So these are like village boys. Damn, guys,
Did you
how are we
say
getting it?
Sonapur or Sonakanchi?
Sonapur.
Okay. I was just joking, yeah. Nothing else, guys. So Khetri Dimoria College is from Sonapur, Assam. That means they're representing Assam State as well as Khetri Dimoria College. KDC versus DGC. This match will be a banger because you know what? I have already done the casting for Sacred Divine, and they were actually a good team. They literally played well in the round 1. That is obviously round of 256. And now, here we are into the draft section, guys. We're ready for it. I'm sorry, today I'm not giving the cam because of some personal reasons of mine. From tomorrow onwards, you will again see my ugly face on the cam, guys.
Crazy.
So let's go to the draft directly. And it's Irithel band coming out from Tiki Taka Esports. A nice band, we can say, Ray, because we all know that Irithel is in the meta. But what about the 1-1? It's not even shown here yet.
Yeah, one should get banned out, especially Sacred Divine is from Dimapur Government College. You know where Dimapur is from? STG. Say it quickly. 1, 2, 3.
Nagaland.
Yeah.
I already told that.
You know, there's a vendor that I eat chow mein from. They're from Nagaland too, so they make good chow
Oh.
mein.
I heard that. I mean, they have good dishes there in Nagaland, and they have all. I mean, I was watching a post today. I mean, a reel in which it was mentioned that Nagaland is actually having the best fashion sense in whole India. And you know, I mean, that was an iceberg there in which the top of the iceberg was Nagaland, and the half of the iceberg was dipped in the water, and the latter,
Yeah.
the obviously the dip part was Assam. So is it, I mean, correct or wrong? Because you are from Assam, you mostly know it.
I mean, Assam is a mix of all the ethnicities right now. Assam is a mini India. I'm gonna be honest. Some people might not agree, but Assam has I mean, almost all states in India have so many diverse people, right? Because we are a diverse country. Like
Of course.
you go to Mumbai, you're gonna meet someone from Assam. You're gonna meet someone from Delhi. You're gonna meet someone from Karnataka, stuff like that, right? Same for Assam here. We have so many mixed people, but the one thing that differentiates is since Assam is nearby the Seven Sisters, you basically get the Seven Sisters people coming in here as well. You get people from Dimapur, you get people from Arunachal, you get people from Mizoram, you get people from Manipur, everybody all together here. So basically, if you see someone with good sense in fashion sense in Assam, they're most likely from the other Seven Sisters states. Because funny enough, Assamese culture, our outfits, we have something called chador mekhala, which is like it's similar, but it's a little different material. It's like a sari, but made with a much thicker hand woven material. It's a culture that we have, and that is a very beautiful thing. I mean, sari in general is a very beautiful thing. That's why I think like some people might say, oh, Assam has like good fashion sense, but that's the Assamese culture. Then Naga people also have like their own fashion sense, I think, but I think they're very like, at least compared to the rest of the India, where a lot of people, yes, they're embracing a little bit of Western stuff, but there's a lot of fashion trends. You know, that's Douyin fashion sense, which is from China. There's Korean fashion sense, which is of course a lot of you know you can see obviously those K-pop dramas and those girl groups. They have identical outfits to that because of course it's gotten famous, especially in Northeast. So in that department, yeah, they do have that fashion sense, but of course it fits into some people's taste, right? Like for me, I love that. I love seeing it. But my mom, she
Good.
absolutely hates it. She says, "What is this disgraceful?" Yeah. So it's subjective. Some people will say, "Oh, this is the coolest thing ever," and some people will say, "What is this? This is weird. This is cringe." So it is subjective, but in a way, I think majority people do like it. That's why it's a trend. Trends are what
Yeah,
basically trend is the meaning of that it's liked by a major group of people, right? That's why
of
it's
course,
trendy. So yeah.
of course.
So
There are two
to
type of
for
people.
full
One is
answer,
a train setter,
full answer,
and
yes.
another one is who don't follow the trend. So I mean,
Yeah.
there are two peoples live in society. So two types of people. I mean, someone set the train, and someone don't follow it. So it's their opinion, their choice. What can we say? But I can tell you one thing, guys. When the last project of Battle Night happened, Ray actually promised that if IGN wins the tournament, he will dance there on the stage. I remember. But he didn't. I mean, he couldn't because IGN lost the game. But today, if Sacred Divine winning, so I want to see him doing Bihu.
Bro, Bihu can be danced like this. Okay, you need the Bihu song, and also funny enough, Bihu has a season. For of course, some people might know, but the people who don't know, Bihu is actually when the Bihu exists for one reason actually. When the
Cultivation.
SMS farmers,
I'm sure
yeah,
I heard about cultivation thing. I mean,
yeah, cultivation. Basically, when the farmers used to like get their crops and the new harvest would come in, and like during that period in the fields, like the farmers,
you know,
young
surprisingly,
farm, yeah.
surprisingly, Ray, tomorrow is a festival in Odisha
Uh-huh.
which is known as Nuakhai. Okay, so it's
Mhm.
actually on that same basis. I mean, those farmers and tribal peoples have this festival in the western Odisha mostly. It is about Nuakhai, and you know what does it means? That means new food. I mean, the harvested products, the wheat. I mean, the wheat and rice, everything, which is actually the kharif crops, which actually showed during summer will be harvested tomorrow, and they will be have some festival tomorrow. And actually our CM also granted 2 days holiday in Odisha for that thing. So basically, I
Mhm.
mean, all Indian states have the same festivals, but with the different types of name. You guys have Bihu, we have Nuakhai. So I mean, this is the ethnicity, this is the diversification of India that makes all of us together with the
Yeah.
festives.
I mean, we have something across like Bihu, something similar to obviously when Bihu and stuff happens. We have Pongal, we have Onam, like all these things that are. I mean, at the end of the day, India. I mean, actually, the whole worldwide world. But we had industrial state countries as well, like Europe, right? Europe was a full-on. Europe is not a farmer country. I'll tell you. Okay, they
They are the ones who colonize the farmers.
yeah, bro. So yeah, so yeah, India in general at the end was a farmer state, and that's why we all have like similar, like whenever the farming season, harvesting season, or like the planting season comes in, there's festivals or regarding that, right? So it's kind of beautiful. Damn, we are going through geographical lessons of India,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
The
actually not
students are gonna be
geographical
bored,
lessons. It's
as we
actually
have to
related to
stop talking
ML.
about it because the students
Wait,
are gonna be like, these
no, it's not
freaking
like that.
casters.
It's actually. I mean, it is in the ML as well. In ML, you have to
Yeah.
farm as well. And if you have farmed enough, you can take on the game. So it's actually related.
Everyone is a farmer.
Of
Especially that
course.
Zilong and that Hanabi in your solo queue games. They're gonna be
Yeah.
farming until the game finishes.
For the next game. For the next game. They farm for the next game.
But yeah, man, I kind of feel bad. Maybe some people are interested, but damn, some people are like, bro, they're students, right? We came back from classes to be lectured about geography by his casters. They're gonna be like, nah, we ain't watching anymore. Boycott NCC. They got some boomila teacher casters. Bro, I genuinely, it is so funny, STZ, back then, as we were kids. I mean, you guys are kids too, right? So back then, obviously, as kids, we did not used to like talking about this stuff. Like, whatever. Talk about game. Talk about hero. And right now, we all philosophical and shit, man.
Of course, I mean, a lot of picks just got happened, both these sides. As we can see, Sacred Divine is going for that Uranus, as well as Forza coming in. There is a Moscow as well. From this side, Gatotkacha, Lancelot, and Granger got prioritized. If the Lancelot is here, Ishinshin is banned there. So there is a chance that Hayabusa comes in. Oh no, they're going with the Borg now in the jungle. So X-Borg against the Lancelot. I feel like Lancelot will have a upper hand in this game.
Hmm. quite tanky targets in the Xborg and the Uranus, but at the same time, a good, well-farmed Lancelot is obviously like extremely strong. He can actually melt down Xborg's armor with just a single triangle. So because of that, I think Xborg has to watch out. Okay, HTC 0% win rate for Yu Zhong. Is the curse gonna stay? What do you think?
Maybe because the Roger curse of me and Itami got broken here, so maybe it can be broke here as well. I mean,
Ooh, okay.
a lot of curses are getting broken at the NCC phase, so maybe we're gonna see that Tiki Taka will be dominating this game. Actually, they have a good lineup. If you will just remove that Kimi from the lineup, they have built a good lineup because for the Kimi, I will say, I mean, you got two range type heroes right now for yourself. One is the Kimi and another one is the Granger, and you don't have a utility jungler. Basically, you can say that as well because now I just remind me a thing that Lancelot is actually a utility kind of jungle after having the brute force and Queen Wings. This is actually act as an
It's a
utility.
little bit of a mix thing. I would still say it falls on the offensive side for brute force gives you attack and Queen's Wings also gives you attack. So in a way,
Attack.
yes, you do get a little bit of HP and a little sustain, so you don't get bursted. But at the end, it's still like 80% offense. Yeah, it's 80% attack build. So yeah, it is still the defensive Lancelot was when we used to build Thundervelt, Oracle, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
fun, man. When that was happening, I spammed Lancelot because I love tanky heroes. I love being invincible. I love not dying.
There are a lot of players actually from Assam who really plays good Lancelot. I even met them in the game as well, and I love their play. Even one of my friend is from Assam who plays beautifully in Lancelot, and he was the India number 3 or 5 Lancelot in 2020
yeah.
time. I mean, when India rank is actually a rank. Nowadays,
Yeah.
everybody is Indian rank.
I
A lot
Going
refer
into
to Indian rank. At that moment, if you remember, there are only
Yeah.
top 10 Indian ranks
yeah.
in each and
Golden
every
Rule of
hero.
Thumb,
And
HTZ.
it's very
Top
hard
five?
to get it.
Current top 5 are like the previous top 10. I always follow that. If they're below top 10, like you can always be skeptical.
Yeah. Now the sir can already done the farming. Okay, farming, not aggro, farming.
Expert
So
is not
let's start
farming,
it,
he's
guys. The
burning.
game is on. It's the fourth game of tonight. It's between team Tiki Taka Esports from K3 Dimuria College versus Sacred Divine, who are representing Dimapur Government College. It's Nagaland versus Assam as well. And we can see already the lane rotation being done by the
Hey,
first. Just
it's a
gave a
Planos.
quick blow. Okay, can it be a first block there? No. Kimi
Yes,
managed.
it's Sopranos. It's
Okay.
Sopranos team. That triple
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. Okay, our media guy. I call him
Yeah.
the media guy.
Hey, what?
Oh, what just happened?
Yuzhong AFK. Yuzhong AFK. Or maybe internet issues.
Or maybe he wants to put the curse back.
Bro is like, nah, not letting the curse break. I gotta follow the script. Gotta make sure. Yuzhong has a 0% win rate, man. But yeah, last time Sacred Divine almost got taken out, but Granger made a comeback. Like, Yatogami was playing the Granger. But this time, he doesn't have the Granger. He has a Moscow.
If you remember,
Let's see.
if you remember, you and Itami were doing this match of Sacred Divine, and if you remember, that was a match they were about to lose. Sopranos team. Sopranos was on Kaza that day. But then they make sure that they come back and they literally make the comeback and got into the victory. And now they're here for the round number 2 and they're kind of cooking it. Because already they got a kill, though it was a suicidal act from. But now the Feather Strike coming in. Etsakatotkacha will be taking down a free turtle, maybe coming in for the side of Sacred Divine.
Yeah, free turtle coming in because already got 0-2 kills. And looks like this is gonna be one-sided game because Yuzhong is not available at all. Which is kind of sad, and looks like Yuzhong curse will stay. Oh my god, guys, don't pick up Yuzhong, it's cursed. What is happening? Damn. Level 5 Uranus against a level 2 Gatot. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Of course, and it is like he got enough EXP and enough rotation is being given by him onto the jungle. He's kind of right now invading the jungle for Tiki Taka Esports. Okay, a lot of damage coming in. Revitalizing popped up. Xbox joining the team fight as well. First up from the backline is right now waiting for that engage to come up. It was Sopranos as well. I mean, right now they got the spike into their hands, so they are kind of dominating their side.
I think Secret Divine have a smooth game on their hands. Is Yuzhong back? I think he's back, maybe. But yeah, oh, look at the damage. Gatot still level 3 is gonna be really affecting them, how they really play, you know? It's not been good for them. On the other side, look at Exborg about to become level 6 as well. Level 4 for the other roamer. Yeah, Yuzhong is back. That's not a... Oh, okay, look at that.
See,
pressure,
Pedro
purple buff,
taken. He might got the blue as well. Yup, he got the blue there. That's a great start. I mean, right now, in just 3 minutes, 45 seconds of the game, Exborg is kind of invading the jungle for Tiki Taka. And Tiki Taka is no way in a position to defend it down. Their buffs as well.
Yeah. And with it, okay. They're not going for any engages so far. They're kind of being patient, which is, I guess, nice. But to be fair, they shouldn't really... Uranus is actually winning. Look at he has more EXP than the jungler. Pretty crazy. He's about to go level 7. That's insane. Oh, lane swap. Lane swap happened because Moscow went to the bottom lane. Looks like, oh, look at the implosion.
Engage this time. Forza from the backline. Uranus trying to kill onto the Kimmy. Tigrill got down there. Exborg with a double onto the Yuzong. Actually, it's a triple onto the Lancelot. There, what engage it was. A roamer for 4 people. That's a beauty trade we just saw by Sacred Divine. Actually, the implosion did work greater. Sopranos with the Tigrill there.
Yeah, obviously it did work. They got 4 kills, right? 4 people down, that's just massive. But one thing, they gave out 1 kill who was Sopranos, so... Nah, no deficit. They're all doing all good. Oh, Lancelot. Damn.
My goodness. That's kind of a thing we see from Lancelot players. Beautiful clutch still out of the turtle, but he got out with the retreat now, so maybe his blue buff is in danger. But Dragon is going for a zone there. Without the Paraga armors, easy shutdown coming out for that Ranger onto the Xbox there. And now it's a fight going in the mid as well. And I think that they will be having the blue as well because jungler is down. It's a kind of a good trade. They got it after a long time, Ray.
Yeah, and with it, oh, but a kill on the top lane. Emperor does get the... What do you say? The Feather of Heaven, right? And with it,
Yep.
I think that they're just gonna... 2 for 7. Can they make a comeback? That's the main question. I would obviously have to consider... Okay, at least 2 kills on the hands of Moscow, so that's a good thing. Oh, Moscow uses the flicker away. Najugami's positioning is really great, actually. But with it, bottom lane, Yuzhong has made up back. He's level 7, so he's actually doing a little bit good, right? He did not lose much. But
It's like the
Fasa coming in.
Oh, that first go from the Feather Strike. This time Yuzong cannot be spared. It was actually a bait coming out from that Uranus there. He just started the fight. He knows that Forza will give the support, and he just waited for it and baited himself. Take down the Yuzong there. They managed to take him down as well.
Oh my god.
What is happening at the top? Every 1v1 fight is being won by the Moscow, and this is not a good thing. You're on a Granger. You need the snowball on the early phase. You're not having it in the late game, you'll have a lot of problem there. But now Phantom Execution comes in. Uranus, okay. Oh no, not working there because he is actually hella lot level right now with the EXP.
And because of that, I think... Oh, look at the damage being popped in. We might see something. Look at that.
Implosion as well. Moscow with the Spear of Misery managed to take down their 2 people. Killing spree coming out for the first double onto the Yuzong as well. They might get the tier 2 as well in the mid, but now still the Kimmy is fighting from the back, but it will not be much for the Kimmy to take down anybody from the Sacred Divine. Sacred Divine is actually doing a one-sided game in this game number 4 at NC.
Actually, it's, you know, that day, yeah, they were kind of dominating, but then they lost. But this time around, Sacred Divine looks like they're kind of matched a little bit. I mean, they're playing basically much better. Yatukami is winning every 1v1, and I don't think there's enough damage to stop the Xborg. Neither the Uranus.
And he got the raid as well. The raid is out from the hand of Lancelot once again. His buffer is going as well. So this is not a good case for this Lancelot. He lost a lot of gold. from the beginning when he got the invade from the Uranus. Also got late to get onto the turtle, but then he clutched still the turtle as well. But now it's like the goal difference as well as the damage, even the level difference, which is talking all the things that, well, that is what happening at the Land of Dawn at this moment. Because it is the 13-2 is the score, guys, and there is a goal lead of 8k already being prioritized by the side of Sacred Divine. Once again, poker going on. Gathodkacha find his way to the safer zone there. But how much time is there? Lord is coming soon into the Land of Dawn, and maybe one Lord will finish up the game because this Uranus is eating raw whole tiki-taka at this moment. Okay, yeah, there you go. Another engage coming in.
Oh
It's the first one from the background. Bigger kill with the burst there, as well as the double
wonderful
on the
Maniac.
Lancelot. Oh my goodness, a triple. Can it be a Maniac? No, it just got stolen by the Xbox there. Onto the Granger. 5 man out. It's a wipeout for the side of tiki-taka.
Yasogami, you better make the Xbox pay up, man. that was.
Look at the user. Look at the Uranus.
He wanted to use a turret shield, but he could not because, of course, it only activates when the minion is there. But
Yeah.
the Moskov ban, that could have been a really good Maniac. But I think Xbox has a Sky Piercer, right? That's why the kill went to his hands much easier. But with it, the pressure coming in from the far side, and they are most likely going to be able... I mean, the Lord is going to be coming in, so I don't think the side of Tiki-Taka Esports can do anything right now. Actually, I've heard of Tiki-Taka before, and I didn't know they were from Ketri, or at least they're representing Ketri. Pretty interesting. But yeah, I do know they're from Assam, though, because I've seen them in the USTM tournament. So yeah, Ketri College and Manipur College. Both of them are like...
You can actually say that. I mean, the starting, which in which the Yuzong's little got that backlash due to net or technical issue, I'm not sure, is actually affecting the whole game for Tiki-Taka now.
Absolutely.
They lost a lot of goal. Uranus give a lot of rotation because of that high EXP he got from the first minute.
Yeah.
And now the game is just got settled for Sacred Divine.
Yu Junkar stays on. But also, it is true. EXP lane is one of the most strong, important lanes right now. It's like the base, like the main pillars of the house. If it's like slightly affected by anything, lag issue, lane gap, lane pressure, anything, your team really struggles a lot. Then it's the jungler's responsibility. But of course, Leswa did try his best, but let's see what's going to happen. Looks like it's going to be the final push. HTV, look at the Moskov already into the base.
Yeah, obviously, they're locking the base right now. No need to take out anybody when you can just take out the crown up for the ticket into the next round of NCC. Congratulations, team. Sacred Divine representing the Dimapur Government College from Nagaland, as well as our paparazzi, that is Sopranos guy. Congratulations, my boy, for taking on the victory this time again. I mean, last time, if you remember, you and Itami were casting. That game was went for 23 or 24 minutes. He was on Kaza. They were losing from the early phase, in the mid as well. Then they managed to come back. But this game was totally dominative from the whole side of Sacred Divine. And it's the handsome Yen who managed to literally rotate each and every lane, give a lot of troublesome towards the side of Tiki-Taka jungler, as well as their goal laner. Not the goal laner, actually the mid laner, Kimi. So it is actually a 100% game comes out from the side of Sacred Divine. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, this was a full-on domination game. I do think, just like you said, the Kimi was not the best pick. The Yu Zhong card still stays on. I think Yu Zhong, you have to pick him on situations that he can actually win out the lane. Uranus, he doesn't win the lane, He just, Uranus will just heal back. Yu Zhong will heal back. So even if Yu Zhong didn't have any issues, he's not winning the lane because it's just 50-50. He heals back until there's anti-heal. Anti-heal takes time, right? It at least takes 4 minutes for the roamer to buy it and 3 minutes for the mage to buy it for the first time. And Kimi is not someone who can... Kimi can buy the glowing one first item, but obviously she did not go for that. And Granger also can't exactly buy a first item anti-heal. So because of that, I do think, I just think Yu Zhong is a little bit situational. You have to pick him up on scenarios where you can absolutely dominate from the first minute on, or at least he's definitely winning the EXP lane against the other hero. So I think that's something that they have to keep in their mind, and I'm wishing them the best, and I do hope to see them into the winter season. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a short little break, and we're going to be coming right back up with the 5th game of the evening. Make sure you keep on watching NCC Battleknights India.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Told you it's going to be a short break, and with a short break, we're back again, ladies and gentlemen, to NCC National College Cup, and we're going to be diving back into the matches. Of course, right now it's going to be the 5th game, and it's going to be between Onic India, that's crazy, versus Crimson Vortex. Onic India is from Dibrugarh University. Yo, my friend Sam from Dibrugarh University. Who is this Onic India, bro? That's crazy. And Crimson Vortex, they're from Assam Engineering College, AEC. Okay, that's nearby me as well. That's like 3.5 kilometers HTZ. Damn. All this, being at the center of the city, you're basically very close to almost all the colleges, at least. Universities are far though. Like Royal Global, it's like 20 kilometers from here. Guwahati University, 17 kilometers. USTM, that one is nearby.
So far. I mean, you can reach up easily there.
Which one?
I mean, anything, Guwahati or Royal, what do you just said? I just forget the name. I mean, it's just 17 kilometers. You can just reach there and tell their principals that, what your students are doing at night.
Well, I mean, it is less distance, but I'm just saying, like, I have closer ones. Like, I have the Dispur College, 1 kilometer. I have this one, AEC. It's like 3 kilometers. Then I also have the another one, Commerce College, which is like 2 kilometers. Then I also have Cotton University.
Where is Assam Downtown University?
It's a little bit far away. I used to live nearby it, but then I shifted. So right now it's like 18 kilometers from here. Yeah, it is also high up in the mountain nearby a rail station. Yeah. Assam Downtown and USM are both actually at like high places, but Assam Downtown is like, let's say it's on like hill area, and meanwhile USTM it's Meghalaya, so it's like mountain area. You're going all the way up. Like you can literally see the whole Guwahati from like USTM because it's like so up there.
I saw a reel there in Instagram in which it was written that just I have to take a curve and from a Guwahati road, there will be underground, then you will just reach Shillong. Meghalaya is the connection of Meghalaya, Shillong, and Guwahati. I mean, the Assam ends there. Meghalaya starts from there. So
that's why it's called Meghalaya.
To Assam, I'll definitely go to Meghalaya from that way. It's actually looking very nice. I mean, obviously, they say this that Assam is the one. He's the guided angel for northeastern states, and Meghalaya, we all know the state of clouds. So obviously,
funny enough, man, the issue of being, I guess, having an academic family that only values academics, never really got to visit any of the states, man. I have visited one. What do you say? Like those stone, like there's a river and there's like a lot of stones. It's nearby Arunachal. It's literally called white sand. I've visited that place only. It's nearby Arunachal, like close to the border, but it's not exactly Arunachal. It's still like Assam. That's the only place I've gone to. Other than that, I've not visited Meghalaya. I've obviously not visited Arunachal. I've not visited any of the states, and I'm looking forward to going there because, especially considering that, I mean, India in general has a lot of beautiful places, but Northeast is like the state of mountains actually. Because if you realize, Meghalaya, mountains,
Yeah.
Nagaland mountains, Mizoram mountains, Arunachal mountains. It's all mountains. It's surrounded by mountains actually.
And that is the Himalayan range, so obviously
Yeah.
they all got that
It's
mountain.
criminal that I haven't had a chance to like visit these places yet. But I do hope I can do and get some free time. But at the same time, traveling isn't free, man. It takes money. It takes money.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Sponsor
And if
me,
we'll
guys. Sponsor me.
go, if we'll go, who will be here for casting? So
Oh
I mean, you have
yeah.
to.
If I go, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
I'll cast on a bus. The video would be dynamic background. And since Meghalaya, I mean, obviously hill stations and stuff have bad internet, my video would be freezing. Like I'll be like,
And you know what? I mean, we were talking when you were covering up for something. When in the break, we were talking about that there is a huge time gap. We didn't take a leave yet. I mean, tournament after tournament, we're casting. So, if I'm correct, you haven't take a break in a year. I think so.
I have never stopped casting ever since I started.
Yeah, yeah. I was actually thinking about it right now. I mean, I was bragging that it's been a 2.5 months. I didn't take a break, but then I thought that this guy is walking like when the community tournament scene started. So whom I am bragging to?
It's all good, man. Just because someone's workload or suffering might be higher doesn't mean yours is less. So yeah, you've also done a good job. Ever since you started, also you've also been very active, man. So yeah, that's something we can discuss later on. But it's
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Just,
actually crazy to
I'm
think
just
about.
saying that, guys, it's not easy to, I mean,
Yeah.
sit here and cast. It's like, I mean, we're giving our best. So you guys can do a thing for us that is to support the casting as well as to support the channel in which the streaming going on. Please drop your likes and comments. It's actually boost our morale always. Whenever I see your love, your support, pounding all over the charts, I literally like it a lot. Therefore, every time I say, guys, do share the streams, like the stream, comment in the stream whom you're supporting, and don't forget to follow the Instagram handles, even social media handles, all the social media handles, even the social media of ours. Because I mean, obviously, if you're gonna follow us, I'm not as sure about Ray, but I'll be giving you a follow back. I love all of you guys. And I'm damn sure Ray also gonna give you a follow back. So this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
how we are all. So right now, let's come into the draft section. We're actually talking a lot today rather than discussing about the draft.
Podcast sessions. But
Yeah.
hey. To be fair, STZ, I don't know what people would say, but sometimes it's actually just nice to have a conversation, man. Because every day we're casting. Like it's been like 16 or 17 days of non-stop. Yeah, we started on 11th of August. Today's what? 27, so that's 16 days, right? We're talking about the game. Sometimes it's nice. Oh my god, holy hell. Never mind. Time to focus into the game. Lock in, boys.
Yep. Yep.
There we go.
You got your mal.
That's a term I haven't heard in a while. Damn,
Yeah,
it's been a while.
yeah. So now no curse will be there because it's Jushin coming in. So Onic India, you're getting free support from Ray and Crimson Vortex. Let's see how your draft is cooking in. Then I will tell you that you're gonna take on the victory or not. But they having the Kufra as well as a Granger
Yeah.
now. Prioritizing the first sub, but going for a Lunox. Okay, that's kind of a new thing for me. I mean, first sub Granger would have been a great combo for yourself, but you went
Yeah.
for a Lunox. That means a comfort. Lunox player is there and Crimson Vortex
Yeah.
right now. Second banning phase already started. Ray, any thoughts?
A few things, of course. First of all, Granger versus 1-1. It's a mixed bag. Whoever gets the farm wins. It's a very straightforward answer. 1-1 gets a few ults, takes down Granger easy. On the other hand, if 1-1 stalls the game, that's the issue. If 1-1 is not trying to kill the Granger, or their team is not taking down Granger, he farms up and then he basically bullies the whole team. So they have to consider that. Second thing, Kufra's presence is going to be affecting the 1-1. Of course, she can immune once, but she can't immune twice. Third thing, this Lunox pick, it's interesting. On paper, I can see the vision is that Zushin is a crowd control master, but she can pick up twice. Lunox can immune one pickup. So if she's able to do that, she avoids one crowd control, and then she goes into the dark mode, which is the Chaos Assault, and dishes out the damage to take down at least Zushin or the 1-1. Not to mention, Lunox will also be able to, just in case the ultimate does pop on Lunox, she'll be able to use the light mode to get away, right? So I think that's the whole ideology. They just wanted a mage that can immune. But to be fair, Khadija is a little bit of a better option to go for it because she's more meta, she has more burst, and like she's also CC immune like 80% of the time. But the thing with Khadija, you have to be very precise. If you miss your skills, and it's basically game over for you. Lunox is a little bit easier regarding that. So I think that's the whole ideology about the Lunox. They want to immune it. Not to mention this Kalia as well. So Lunox is insane value in immuning 3 of these heroes. But at the same time, she needs to scale up. She needs to farm. She needs to get those kills to be the best Lunox. If not, she's just going to be not going to be that much, providing value to the team.
Of course, now let's see what will be the prioritizing in this last ban coming out from the side of Crimson Vortex. I feel like they'll go for something jungle as well. Maybe a Lancelot or something else. Okay, Lancelot is already banned, so oh no, they're going for the EXP. Alot, CC, both are banned. So do you feel like Lapu Lapu coming in?
Lapu Lapu actually is surprising. Lapu Lapu did not come in yet, but to be fair, they wanted to prioritize other heroes, so makes sense. Lapu Lapu will be coming in for sure. Now, from which hands? Crimson Vortex, do they take Lapu Lapu because they are going to be the first ones, or does Onic India? Imagine their full form is Onic Indo. That would be pretty funny.
What time it is? It is Onic time, guys. So
what time it is? It is Onic time.
क्या time है ये? Onic का time है. Let's see if ये Onic का time है कि
just
नहीं.
ban है,
There must be a Kyrie Kumar. There must be a Keyboy Singh. So let's see if they can go for the Bakshya, number 1 Bakshya. Kumar.
Bakshya.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, a lot of counters
for
the 1-1.
Yep, that's a rank draft. Minsita coming in, that means no chance. Oh, when I just talk about the Lapu Lapu, they just banned it. Now I just saw it. That's actually a good ban. Because Arlot and CC was actually giving me the vibe that Lapu Lapu might come. But now it's a Minsita who is coming in. So maybe you're going to see, okay, a lot of EXP are banned right now. So Ruby will be an option. Good option for Onic India.
Yeah. And with it, last 2 picks, right? They can go for a utility jungle right now. Fredin, I would not recommend because he would get stuck inside the main Citra ultimate. And yep, there we go. They go for the Kai, which is going to be easily countering out the Kufra. Oh, how did I not think of that? That Kai counters out the Kufra as well as the Mincitar. But the EXP lane Xborg, wait a second. Lapu Lapu is not there. Arlot is not there. CC is banned out as well. Eunice is not there. Funny enough. Oh, and Mincitar, obviously, it's a Mincitar EXP. What am I even talking? Mincitar EXP, Xborg works perfect. Yeah, because he's able to sustain. He doesn't exactly have a dash, and he has a 2 damage. So, Onic India have an extremely solid draft on their end. But at the same time, Crimson Vortex, they have a lot of burst. They do have a good balance of crowd control. So, I would not hesitate to say that they also have a really good chance of winning it out. So, let's just see. Let's just see what their last pick is going to be coming in. It's going to be an Amon. Okay, that kind of seals the deal because Amon can take out 1-1 because he's invisible. 1-1 can't really hit someone who's invisible. But other than that, I do think he can also be taken down by the Kalia, by the Akai, by the Xborg, by the Zushin her as well. So there's a lot of things that the Amon has to watch out, actually.
Yeah, obviously the Amon can be a thing here, but not sure that they're having a very tanky and you can say a very aggressive lineup from Onic India. So it's kind of a thing that now the heavy spin will actually works great against Mincitar as well as the Kufra. But even the Jushin can also provide the CC. So a lot of crowd control is there from Onic India side. I mean, first Jushin, then the Kalea, now it's Akai, Xborg as well. Everything, they got a lot of CC. So just counter it down. They got a Amon. Not sure about it. I'm not happy with the picks coming out from them. But it's actually, you know what? When they brought up the Akai, and then they brought up the obviously Akai, and then they brought up the thing that is Xborg. It's counter. So it's actually gonna work here, Mike, for Onic India. But let's see. The game is on, guys. It's the 4th game, not the 4th, 5th game of tonight. Crimson Vortex, who are kind of representing, not kind of, they are representing Assam Engineering College. And we have Onic India, obviously, straight away from Dibrugarh. University. So two Assam teams are right now fighting with each other, and here we are, guys. The action is on.
Yeah, absolutely. And with it, Onic India already putting a lot of pressure, as well as the other side, Crimson Vortex. Let's see what's gonna happen, of course. And Kufra, I don't know why you wanna jump in there, but oh, Ash TZ, you got your brother over there, got TZ. Zushin?
Oh my.
I agree, bro. I agree. I 100% agree. Zushin Gat is the best, bro. It's the best. I'm talking about his name, right?
Obviously. But it's a great start. I mean, they didn't got the kill though, but they went for a fight. That is kind of a good thing. But now, let's see if this ambush can be vision out or not. Okay, Akai going in. But now, a lot of damage coming in as well from the Akai or the Kufra. There you go. Kufra might get fall down. Okay, Flicker comes up at a beautiful time. Just got back into the safer zone. Now it's time for the turtle as the river is spawning.
Yeah, no first blood just yet, but looking at the lane matches and everything, it should be... I do think Onic India has a solid chance to get their first blood, but yeah. Oh wait, it's Simsalot. Buddy, his Lancelot is banned. That's why. But look at that. Do they go in for an engage? But the drifting car will come in, but no kills just yet. Oh, this is a... I almost forgot Crimson Vortex. They're from here as well. I mean, this is your friend, right, Simsalot? Hey! Mincy, we saw that.
Obviously, now the turtle. Okay, dance has already started. Heavy spin comes in. 4-man there. Retreat comes up for the Akai. Panda got the turtle there. Jushin at a sliver of HP. First blood will be secured onto the Amon. Can it be a double onto the Hentai? Let's see. Okay, Kalea got bursted down by the Lunox there. Alt comes in. It's a dark. Oh, let's see. Sliver of HP. Jushin is right now chasing down there. Can he be a double? Okay, the Xbox managed to fire it up. Burn down that Kufra there. It's a 2-for-1, guys. Actually 3-for-1 because they got the turtle.
Yeah, you're right. But with it, I love the name for the Zushin, man. Full support for Zushin. No surprise, right? To anyone surprise. But yeah, with it, okay. I want to see how the 1-1 is going to be pairing. She still has the Inspire for now. Best of the members though. I think it's all about the execution. The Kufra, how well he can engage into it. The Kalia, she obviously has the ultimate right now, the Tsunami Slam. They have enough damage to go in for engages. They have... The other side actually has a lot of magic bursts, so I would highly recommend them to get the items as soon as possible. Gat TZ also is better to watch out to not get bursted out by the Lunox. And with a 2-for-1 score, not much goal difference yet because of course it's still been under 4 minutes. So basically it's not a snowball game yet, but we have to wait out and see what's going to happen into later stages. With it, the turtle should be... Next turtle is coming in 30 seconds and they'll be engaging. Oh, Kalia, does she want to go for a flicker play? Doesn't just yet. And with it, Ash TZ, why did you keep it TZ? Like, is it, you know, inspired from Carl TZ or someone else?
Obviously, I mean, it's very simple. My name is Ayush, so I just cut up that YU. I have that Ash. There are a lot of Ash in the game, so I just add the TZ. The Ash TZ. It was like that from the beginning, not from now. From the beginning, I have this name. So it's actually
but who did you get it from? The TZ.
The TZ is actually from, obviously, from Carl. When Kyle as well. A lot of TZ are there in the community, so therefore I just took it out. And now, oh my goodness,
Mincy!
saw that it's coming in the Minsitter with the engage. Kalea going back. Once more, heavy spins coming in. Retrieve will be popped up. Yep, it's the Panda. There you go, getting the second turtle for himself. But the fight is still going in. It's the Lunox getting down there with the Kalea coming in, and the hook comes up from that Minsitter. There a lot of damage. Amon with the ult. My goodness, Kalea got down. Double for the Granger. Can it be a triple? In the meantime, 1-1 just joined the fight. The crossbow tag into the action. Amon got down there. It's a double for the 1-1 as well. Granger will be spared in all this moment. Okay, Tushin is right now onto the Granger, but will not be getting him. He might give her a trouble there. Yep. Yeah, TZ just come back.
6-3 right now into the scoreboard, and 2,000 goal lead into hands of Onic India from Dibrugarh, right? Dibrugarh University. And with it, it's really surprising. Not surprising, actually. Minsitter is making a few mistakes. he's not able to hit his King's Calling on the right places, and because of that, his team is kind of suffering. But at the same time, it is setting up a thing, you know. Usually, imagine, Ash, when there's a roamer or a fighter who's not making any sets, right? The opponent kind of becomes a little bit relaxed. They lose their guard, and then he can hit it with a combo. Maybe it's a mental thing, you know. He's just waiting. Oh, but at the top lane, Chase will get taken down. 1-1 was dishing out the damage, but Kalia took the kill. Damn.
Of course, now it's time for a retaliation. Look at that. Death Sonata comes in. 1-1. Okay, this is a very bad positioning. Kalea with the Tsunami Slam. It will be a killing spree for the 1-1 or the Granger. Actually, I mean, Granger lost it. I feel like that. Therefore, he just come aggressively out of the 1-1. He was not expecting Kalea in the push.
Yeah. And with the top lane pressure already coming in, look at that. They take down Simsalot as well. One by one, the members are falling. Snowball is being precedented. But at the same time, Crimson Vortex, they can make a comeback happen any second. So I would... hey, 1-1. That is... he just wanted to use the immunity. But yeah, 100%. I would say Onic India, please watch your back because any second... Sorry.
Okay, now it's time for the turtle dance, and another turtle will be going free-handed for the Onic India. Actually, Onic India is giving a good rotation here. This might be the Crimson Vortex who are losing because of the objectives. They're not getting out in the hand, and the bans are literally targeted bans on Simsalot because we all know Simsalot is actually a big Lancelot player in our Indian community. So they just banned the comfort for him, and now it's time that they're ruling out this game for themselves.
Yeah, sorry. Just had, sometimes you choke when you're speaking, man. Yeah, that stuff just happened to me, bro, and now my voice is gone for some time. I hope it's back, but damn. Anyways, top lane engage, look at that.
Okay, another engage coming in. This time it will be the Granger slamming onto the Slammer. That is a Kalea. There you go. Rhapsody still coming in. Jushin will not get handed on to the side for Crimson Vortex here. One for non-trade, but there you go. Xbox split pushing at the bot.
Bot lane push coming in, and another macro secured for the hands of Onic India. It looks like they have started to drop really well, and with it, Crimson Vortex are not looking good, but at the same time, any second. Oh, look at the builds. Let's look at that. 1-1 has 3 items right now. Granger also actually building to either 3 items, but that's a goal difference. Look at that. One has 7,000. One is, oh, Granger will get taken down over here. Rose gold popped in, and he will be able to retreat. But no rose gold for next 120 seconds, right? 2 minutes. He better watch out his steps. And with it, I think they're going to push the top lane as well. 94 score and a 6,000 gold lead into your hands. Simsalon just trying to buy out some scraps and just get a little bit of farm. But is it going to be enough? Let's just see. Overall, at the same time, Lunox just kind of had it a push. I would not recommend her to go for it. Yeah, she just retreat back. And Zushin just pressuring up a little bit. Not much. They need one good engage, you know. Oh, Simsalot, better watch out. And he's gone. The 1-1 smelled him out, and with the jungler down, this is going to be a free lord with that. And they're just going to take down this Mincidar as well, most likely. Oh, the 1-1 got inside the ultimate, but the Zushin will pull him back, and he gets taken down as well, because of course Xbox does not get countered by a Mincidar. With 2 members down, this is going to be an easy lord for himself, and maybe they can go inside the base with it. But there's the Holy Blessing, so they should try to pressure it.
Of course, now it's time for the recall spam because they got the Lord, they got a macro lead with the tiers falling down from 3 sides, mid, top, bot, and the Lord is going from the top, from the bot. It's time to give the final blow, but I don't feel like they can take on with this Lord because it's actually, they have the blessings on, so it might defend it onto the Lord. You'll see, but now another engage at the mid tier of the top, but not a big engage. They can't get the tier out there. It's actually a small you can say poke coming in by the side of Onic India at this moment. They're actually not caring about this lot. They know that it will be defended easily because of the holy blessings. They're actually prioritizing the tiers now. Okay, Kufra with the zone.
Yeah. Okay. Minted are going for the attack speed build. It's good. It can be good. Oh, into the bottom lane. They will take down Sims a lot, but oh, he's trying to retreat. He's trying to absolutely doing his best. 1-1 though, alone, top side, 1-1. Better watch out. Your team is like away here. But yeah, 1-1 is going to be okay. Simsalot will get taken down. Bot lane, they will most likely try to pressure. The Lord is already down as well. So let's see which lane they try to go inside with. 12-4 score, 34,000 goal lead. And they have, I mean, not 34,000, basically how much? 8,000 goal lead, building up towards even higher. Mid lane, Holy Blessing is down. Let's see where else we can go. Oh, Kufra, better watch out. Might get picked up.
Tsunami Slam, kidnapping with the Omni Van there. 1-1 onto the unstoppable phase. And now it will be Minster getting deleted down. 2-man down with the minions waves coming in. Not a good thing right now for the side of Crimson Vortex. They're kind of in the verge of losing this game. Okay, there you go, Amon inside the base. 1-1 was trying an overextension, will be deleted down by the side of Crimson Vortex. They will be defending it. And we have to wait for the second Lord. Let's see if we can see a clutch out from the Crimson Vortex.
Yeah, 14-5 right now. And I think Crimson Vortex can still make it happen because you see the Mincetar and the Kufra has an insane set of potential. If they take down the Akai, they will basically not have any defense. And if Mincetar catches on at least even 2 people, that's easy pickings. So I think Onic India, even though you're winning, make sure you don't lose your composure. You don't lose your guard any second. The Lord's going to be coming in a few seconds, and with this Lord, let's see if they can march straight into the base. They don't have any more Holy Blessings. So let's see what happens, right, AshTZ?
Of course. And they're kind of taking their time on. And holding the game will actually get them the goal spike as well as the damage. And they might make their comeback in this game, which we're waiting for Crimson Vortex, if they will hold this game properly. But at this moment, I feel like they're not going to contest for this Lord because it's a deficit of 8k gold. So it will not be a good idea if you will be engaging at this moment. Losing out 2-3 members with the Lord coming into your base will not be actually benefited if you'll do that thing. But now, onto the top bot lane. There is a lot of minions waves coming in. Well, we cleared it out by the 1-1 there. Now, Engage coming in. It's the Tyrant's Revenge. Heavy spins come in as well. 4 people got down there. It is the Kalaya who will be taken out in the process. And in the meantime, Retreat popped up. Kai onto the verge for the kills there, but will not be having anything for himself. One for non-trade, Lord entering into the inhibitor. Okay, another engage there. Oh, they might defend this Lord out because you know what, the engager, the opener is not here, so it's a good thing they take out the roamer from the early fight. It actually turned out to be a good thing.
They're not able to go for any engagement. Mincetar uses the ultimate defensively. They're just trying to stall time, so, you know, Granger has only been taken down once. So I think they're just trying to buy out time so the Granger can get a few stacks. And when the moment is right, when the, jab loha garam hai, they're just waiting for that moment when they can finally go all in and have enough damage to take down the side of Onic India. So Crimson Vortex, I think that's what they're planning. And Onic India, they are kind of buying into it. Because if they don't end the game soon, Lunox as well as Granger are going to be coming online with so much burst that even the Akai, Kalia and the Xbox cannot take it, because we know Lunox is HP based damage and Granger is heavy spam. So that's something they have to watch out for, right? So with it, the turrets are already looking quite low, but hey, as long as the base isn't gone, the game isn't gone either. So with a 14-6 score, AshTZ and around 7,000 gold lead into the hands of Onic IND from Dibrugarh University. Let's see what they plan to do. It's just a game of anticipation right now, just waiting. But 1-1 looks like she wants to take things into her hands, and she will take down the Granger, who has been trying to farm this whole time in safety. But right now, the safety is gone. Minions coming in the top lane, though. I think they can push AshTZ.
Yeah, obviously. But you know what? They're taking up their time at this moment. So it's a good thing. But more time will give them more opportunities to equalize the goal lead. And it might get into your hand that you might lose this game for this reason. But now, okay, managed to take down the red there. engage coming in once again. Kalaya, okay, the ults come as well for the Lunox. It's a very, very good position out for that Kupra there, and he'll be taken out easily by the Xbox. Minster with the King's ult will be taking out the 1-1. Immortality pops up. A lot of damage coming in from the backline. Granger finds a kill on the Kalaya. Can it be double for the Granger? He's going in. Chushin will be taken out. It's a comeback from the side of Team Crimson Vortex, which I was not expecting. But I was telling you that if they will equalize the goal, they might come back, and they are doing this thing right now. They will be prioritize the Lord.
I told you as well, right, Ash, that until the base isn't gone, it's not gone. Crimson Vortex had been waiting for the Granger to stack up, and right now he has. Look at that. He has basically 4 items in, and he's building towards the last one. And with it, they have set their plans in motion. I told you that the moment the 1-1 gets taken down, it's a go signal, and they went in with the go signal. I told you, because the Lunox damage is so massive, Akai cannot take it. Akai is too squishy. He's not the beefy tank. He's a squishy tank, and right now he's getting melted heavily by Escanor, and just like that, the game is kind of gone. And I think Crimson Vortex is winning in Dash, because I'm not sure, because you see, Onic India's side, they don't have the comeback heroes. 1-1 can try, but how can she do? Because right now, the ones leading are making the set, and because of that, I think this game is going to go into the hands of Crimson Vortex. But I don't think it's too early to say. I think Crimson is winning it, because they're back, and they're putting pressure. Did you see how Akai got melted in the mid lane?
Obviously, that's a good start, but you might say that they can defend it down, but if another engage comes in and the Kalaya and the damage dealer will be taken out, then they can come into the base and take on the game as well, because it's Crimson Vortex and they're kind of experienced more than the Onic India, but Onic India is actually doing great in this match as well.
Yeah. They are. They have been pressuring, but that's the thing. If we can't end the game, big comebacks will always happen. And right now we're seeing it right on action. Minchadar, if I'm not wrong, has gone for the attack speed build, which is extremely strong, can take down anyone. And Xborg also doesn't have that much shielding right now, so he'd better watch out his moves. But Kalia wants to go in for the Granger. Is it enough? Missed out, missed out, missed out.
Oh my. Lot of problems going on. 1-1 finds a kill there onto the Granger. Oh, the Dark God comes here. But the Lunox with a crossbow tank from the 1-1 double will be secured onto the Lunox there. Jushin find a kill onto the Minster. The shutdown onto the Xbox, killing spree coming in. But it will be a shutdown on the Ammon. And it might be the end for the Crimson Vortex. Their journey of NCC will be ending here, because nobody is there to defend the base. 4-man down already. Inhibitor will be taken down easily, and right now Kufra going in there. The bowling ball is here, jumping down. Tsunami Slam comes in. It's the 1-man fighting on to the 4-man. Time's Revenge comes in as well. Might get taken down. Okay, the immortality popped up as well. Heavy spin, everything got used. Everything, every bit things got used there.
But
now Venus in the base. It's time to lock the base out. Okay, Rangers comes in. There is still drama left. The cinema is not over yet.
Fra, I told you, they are not out of the game, man. They are not. As long as even one is standing, they are not letting the game end. I know they could have focused the base, but how could they? Kufra distracted all of the minions. I think Akai should have just pushed him away the moment he saw him, honestly. The minions would have been gone into the base, and 1-1 could have ended it. But right now, all of the members are back. Kalia is not there, so I think they will try to obviously get Lord, but I would not. Let's see what happens, because the Mincidar still has his ultimate. Do they get the Lord? Do they get the Lord? Let's see.
Up, my goodness, they got the Lord there. Nice start for the Onic India once again. The 4th Lord is actually the 4th Lord of this game, Ray. 2 goes to Onic, 1 goes to Crimson, and the 4th one goes to Onic again. Nice. I mean, they're...
Yeah. But let's look at the itemization. 1-1 though, that was a goated move. Like going in all in on that Granger with that Wind of Nature. When he saw that window, it's insane. Minster also full build. He's building towards that Winter Crown. So just in case something goes wrong, you can just stay immune. On to the other hand. Okay, everybody's builds are all classic. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Zushin should complete the Clock of Destiny right now. 100% would recommend it. Instead of the breastplate, I would recommend her to just get the immortality so she doesn't get taken down easily either. Lord's marching down from the mid lane. There's a lane sync happening. They're trying to make sure of it, but I think the Lord will get melted out really fast because, of course, they have good melters. They're trying to pressure in from every angle, and the Lord will be gone. What they really need is the minion waves right now, but they're coming in. Oh, look at the Kalia.
Oh my goodness, even though they wins the win for that, now Granger got kidnapped down there. He will be taken down easily. Immortality popped up for the Xbox. Veraga armor still on. Is the Kufra going in with the Tyrant's Revenge coming in as well? Amon got taken down. Mega kill for the 1-1 onto the Lunox. Kalea in the process will be taken down. Double kill coming in for the 1-1. Nobody's there to defend this base up. It's a crown up for the side of Onic India. They will be going into the next round of NCC. What a game it was. It lasted for a beautiful 21 minutes. 4 lords, but in the end, it is Onic India who will be claiming the seat in the round number 3 of NCC.
Can you see? I'm trying to grab her. Zushin gods. Zushin is the best. Zushin is the best hero in the game. Anyways, let me get into the main topic. Of course, the 1-1, honestly MVP. The amount of aggression that one is able to show, despite the fact that it was a Minsitar, despite the fact that there was a Kufra, it is just insane, man. Because he went in so deep and he was still able to do so much, deal so much of damage. He took down the Granger Hall by himself. But the second MVP is obviously going to be, I would say it's an equal match between Dark TZ and Gyat TZ. Because Zushin, a lot of crowd control. I mean, Zushin is obviously amazing hero. Genuinely amazing. But Kalia with those engages, we saw that, right? The last engage coming in from that Granger was absolutely beautiful. Like, oh my god, how? That is just insane, isn't it, Ash? Because we just saw it. We just saw how good that engage came in. Despite the Minnesota ultimate, they took down the Granger, who was the one responsible for clearing out the lanes. So ultimately, really, really great job coming in from the hands of the whole team of course, Onic IND. And they did a good job from Dibrugarh University, and they're going to be moving forward to the round 3. And with it, ladies and gentlemen, we're done with the 5th game of the night. So production, do let me know if the teams are coming in, or we take a break. Okay. Looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a short little break, but we're going to be coming right back up with the next and the final match of the evening. And with it, make sure you stay tuned and keep on watching and tuning into Battleknights India. We'll be right back with a short little break.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to right now NCC National College Cup, brought to you by Battleknights India. Production partner is, of course, IGC. And we're going to be diving into the last game of this evening, which is going to be between Sikkim Esports, okay, damn, and Lumfu Esports. I've casted for Lumfu Esports before. I think they were a good team. I haven't casted for Sikkim Esports. That was most likely Tommy's pool. But Sikkim Esports is from Sikkim Manipur Institute of Medical Science. Oh, okay. We got doctors over here. And Lumfu Esports is, of course, up to know what is surprised there from Imphal College. So, Imphal College versus Sikkim Manipur Institute of Medical Science. So, Ash, you're a doctor too. Why are these doctors playing ML?
I don't know, maybe because they want to get some other business as well. But you know what the fun is? The referee who is doing this match is actually a MP veteran caster as well. Everybody is here right now will be rooting for this Sikkim Esports. It's okay,
Okay.
guys. We're supporting you all. Lumfu as well. But I didn't cast for Lumfu in the last round, so I don't know how they placed. Just like the last game, I casted for the both teams, Onic India as well as team Crimson Vortex. And though both of the teams won their first round, obviously, therefore they're
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
the second round together. But Onic India is literally have a huge difference in that last game with four crowd controlling heroes. But now it's Sikkim Esports versus Lumfu. Lumfu is going for two tanky vans, okay, a Fedrin and a Tigreal. Fedrin is okay. Why the Tigreal? Comfort, respect.
I think it's a respect ban. There's no
Yeah.
way you'd ban Tiger like first slot. Sikkim Esports, did they watch the last game? They're banning Kofra Mincy. That's crazy. 1-1 first pick. Lancelot first pick. Fanny first pick. What is it gonna be, man? I think it's
A
a
lot of
1-1.
heroes got down there, but maybe
Okay, it's a
Lancelot first
Lancelot.
pick. Yeah, Lancelot first pick coming in by Sikkim Esports, and you know what? These guys with the Lancelot did a beautiful thing in the last round. So I might feel like they will again showcase their Lancy skills there. But right now, banning out the Tigreal, OBS, Minsither, Kufra, you have a chance to grab the Hilda for yourself if you want to counter this Lancelot. And Hilda onto the EXP, I will suggest you. But then, I mean, a lot of heroes in the EXP is open right now who can actually counter the Hilda. CC is one of them, so beware of that as well. You can also go for the CC pick here. I mean, as well as Lancelot is there, so you can have the Ishan Shin for your side. It's 1-for-1.
Ash, look, I have an invisible. it's, it's invisible.
Oh wow! What
You
is
can see
it,
it.
by
Right?
the way?
It's invisible. I won't tell you. Even my hand can become invisible.
Okay, okay.
I
This
have
is
superpowers on the stream. But yeah.
do it with the right hand. Do it with the right hand. Sorry, left hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
Okay,
one.
just more. Okay, now you're grabbing Juxins.
Nice. Good job. Good job. Even I can do this like this. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, let's not be distracted. This is the last game. Let's try to focus, right? We we had our fun today. But anyways, with it, Sikkim Esports are going to be coming up with the Lancelot. No surprises, the Harriet, because Harriet also counted out this. They just need to pick up all the dash heroes at this point because, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a Franco or a Kaja pulls up though, just to like tease them. Like, yo, you banned out 3 anti-dash heroes. Here's Franco, the papa of all the anti-dash heroes. You know.
Yep, obviously. And now it's time for the Brody to come in. Oh, this is the Brody there, guys. Selena, Uranus, 3 picks comes in, as well as a Badang with a Harith being there. Okay, now I can say you why the Phobias got banned. It's because of the Harith pick. But you know what? Harith can get countered by the Brody. I feel so. I mean, Brody got a little bit more mobility than the Harith. I mean, he can easily dodge out those chrono dashes. So might be a not a good thing for Sikkim Esports right now into the goal. And as I expected, Ishan Shin might be a good option for Lumfu Esports. They didn't prioritize in the first place, so now they will be getting a ban on it. Even Hayabusa can be taken out at this moment.
Yeah. And with it, I'm sorry, I'm itching my head. Got a little bit of a scratch there, but I'm surprised Yushinshin is not picked up. What the hell? Yeah, Yushinshin was open. Why they picked up Selena or Brody? They could have easily picked up the Yushinshin for themselves, and it could have equalized the game. Right now, their options are Suyo, Xborg, maybe something unconventional. Okay, they're going for that.
The chat is actually mad for links. Who is links here? From Sikkim Esports or from Lumfu Esports?
Not sure who we'll find out on the game, but what is it again? This. What are they going for? Because Frederick is banned. Xborg combo with Florin is. I mean, Florin, you can combo it with anyone, but the best one is, of course, the Fredrin. And can't remember right now, man. It's too late. But yeah, anyways, last 2 picks. So let's see. Is Sikkim Esports impress me? Surprise me? Give me something? Or is it going to be something of a meta? Okay, it's going to be... Oh, okay. Yu Zhong Curse. Can they take it off? They might be the first team. Do have high expectations, but Yu Zhong so far 0% win rate in this tournament. Guys, that's just insane. 16 days of on-stream matches and around 20 days, I think. Yu Zhong has 0% win rate. You've also not seen any Yu Zhong win, right? Oh my god.
No win for
god.
you.
They're going for a Hellcut.
So it's actually, I mean, you know what? Now Harith cannot see the Brody. I mean, the Dark Alt will actually give a benefit to that Brody, the advantage to him. So it is actually, I mean, this is the real combo we have.
Original joke comes from Fredo. So if you're trying to ask why HTG said that, it's Fredo. Fredo influence. Fredo, you're ruining this boy for me, okay? Nah, I'm just kidding. It's all good. It's all just fun. dark humor, if you'd say. But yeah, Sikkim Esports with the draft. Man, if Sikkim Esports loses this one, I swear Yuzhong is just cursed, bro. At this point, just stop playing Yuzhong. Any team, stop playing Yuzhong. If this Yuzhong loses, just stop. Because you see, Helcurt is not bad, but a little bit situational. The second thing, there's a good amount of CC that can stop Helcurt. Third thing, Selena is a hit or miss thing, literally. Uranus is just a bit of a sustain. The game mostly relies on the Brody, and the Brody can be shut down by a combination coming in from the Badang, Lunox, and the Lancelot. So it's going to be interesting how they're going to be faring against each other. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last game of tonight. It's going to be between Sikkim Esports versus Lumfu Esports. Damn, both of them Esports. And with it, one is from Sikkim. I forgot. Oh, yes. Manipur Medical, right? Manipur Medical.
And Lumfu is from Imphal College. So
Imphal College,
it's
yes.
actually both of them are, I mean, Sikkim Manipal Institute, SMU, we call it. It's actually a great medical college and also have a great fees as well. So no matter how great it is that it does have a great fees. So Sikkim Esports are literally gonna cook it up for. I mean, I'm supporting it, you know, for my just because I'm in that same trade. So obviously, but Lumfu, they are.
Hey, Lunox!
Oopsie, yeah. Oh my goodness, it will be Lancelot getting a kill there for the first blood.
Man.
And in the meantime, we saw that.
These Yuzhongs, man. They're not having a good time in NCC, man. NCC means anti-Yuzhong tournament. They're just suffering. And even the Lunox has suffered. Oh, Lancelot. She's
Three
pulling
people
up.
on to Brody. Is it 19th century or what? That's Lancelot taking out. There you go. Brody got down. And now
Nice.
it's time for something big here. And they will be taking out the redemption. Obviously, you killed our MM. We're going to take you down. The Badang got out from the game. Captain Lynx it is. Okay. So this is the Lynx guy who has been, I mean, everywhere in the chat. Everyone is saying Lynx is my baby.
Damn, bro. Crazy.
I saw it. Oh God,
Badang?
just got the turtle there. Nice retreat coming in.
Nothing much happening just yet, though. The kills are mostly on the hands of Selena because look at that 301. Roos is just playing amazing. Looks like Selena one trick. But yeah, it's a good Selena. And a good Selena is a nightmare in the early to mid, even at late game. So that's something that they have to deal with. Badang has the responsibility to make sure to stun her or take her down. But he's not level 4 yet, so the fisting is not on the table. On the other hand, Lancelot, one dead. Yuzhong, one dead. Lunox, one dead. Gwenchana is Gwenchana, 0 deaths. Oh, Helcurt trying to cook. Better watch out, Lancelot. Do you see that coming? He's waiting for a second skill. He's waiting for a second skill to coming in. So he can dive in. Lancelot, I think he sensed it. He's seeing it. Something is wrong. But oh,
As well, my goodness. And the darkness prevail once again there. Lancelot just lost the blue, and this is not a good case in the early phase because he needs the blue from the very beginning. Even though the retribution is not ice, still.
I mean, he can run away with the ice. Sorry. What is it again? I think the game is going a little bit slow because Selena, after getting those 3 kills, oh damn, look at those recalls, crazy. But yeah, Gwenchana has to farm up. He has to really scale up to make sure that his team is not suffering. On the other hand, Lancelot, he should not go into the bushes like that unmonitored. Has to use up all his skills just to survive.
Yeah. Managed to escape back into the safer zone. That's what Lancelot is. But I would have got trapped there. Now, Yuzhong coming in for the surprise attack. Missed everything. Xerax right now going in. Further engage. Yuzhong once again going back. Further engage as well. Look at a little spell bam there. But there you go. The Abyssal Trap just got connected. Purify already been wasted down. 7 Force popped up as well. But now it's the Health God going inside the fight. Taking down the Harith. Coming back as well. This is what I'm talking about. Team Lumfu Esports are right now having the goal lead and the upper hand in this game. And just got the second as well for the neutral objective.
Yeah, and with it, oh, look at the pressure that they're really putting in right now. Is it the Yuzhong course or the side of Lumfu Esports are just really good? And the other side of Sikkim Esports are not able to keep up right now. 5 kills into the board and around Okay, not much goal difference, so it's really comebackable at any second. Lunox, so a lot of pressure. Sorry, Selena, a lot of pressure there. Oh, Barang comes in, but the flicker clutch. No one will get taken down. I think Barang became a little impatient, but I do understand every engage is a missed opportunity that if you do not take it, it's going to be gone. But look at Hellcut. Most likely wants to take down the dragon, but the black dragon will escape into darkness.
Everything is black here. I don't know what I'm gonna say in this game. Everything is black. Even the Land of Dawn is getting black due to that Elcott. And it's like the dragon also, immersed with that blackness. And there you go
Yeah.
on the top. There is blackness as well.
Oh my
But now,
god,
oh my
Yu
goodness.
Zhong is not getting peace. Bro is just bullied. I think Lumfu Esports heard me when they heard that Yu Zhong is cursed, and I think they're just trying to capitalize on taking him down only. The pressure on Yu Zhong is just insane. But oh, Xing, some damage being dished out. Is he going to be able to take anyone? Nah. But the one who does get taken down is a Yu Zhong. Crazy stuff over here. But with it, mid lane, pressure a little bit. Selena really wants to go for the punches.
Oh my goodness, this Selena is something. He is the Lancelot, I feel so, for a
Oh my
moment.
god, Lunox.
Okay, just got trapped with the Abyssal Arrow. Triple kill for the Uranus? Am I dreaming or what it was? Am I tripping?
Nah, you're not tripping.
Just got
Uranus
tripped.
is just built like that, man. You know your mom?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that guy got a maniac with Uranus. So, since then, I'm not never surprised. You know, actually, the first guy that ever got maniac on Uranus would definitely be my friend, who got a maniac on the Uranus with. But anyways, let's look at that. Then engage coming in. Look at it.
Phantom execution, fist trap from Lynx will be taking out Florin there. Zing, shut down onto the onto the Uranus. Yuzong right now chasing down that Helker there. Helker is in the boost. Got a tier onto the mid as well. Now Brody is in danger. Petrify just comes in. Brody got out from the game as well. Only 2 people surviving. A comeback. Not a comeback you can say, but actually a good trade being comes on by Sikkim Esports.
Absolutely, Ash, and with it, oh, Helgard better watch out because he gets stuck inside the walls. But oh, Badang, he decides to not keep the wall anymore. Interesting. Okay, but they did have the heals. The heals are working overtime. But oh,
Okay,
beautiful
the wall
engage.
just, yeah, obviously fist crack once again. Lunox got down there though, but Florin will be taken down easily. It's a Uranus who will be taken down as well. Brody comes in for the engage, going back
Oh
as
my
well.
god, this
goodness,
Selena.
trap. It was the trap who's just take down that Lancelot. Just imagine the damage. Can I please see the build of Selena? Is he building a Sky Piercer?
Yeah, no.
No.
Actually, just the pure damage of the Selena. It's mainly because she has more gold. Look at that, 5k compared to 4.6. And yeah, it's mainly her gold actually really affecting. And Lancelot is squishy because he doesn't have anything. He just has a War X. Building towards it endless. But oh, the flower got transferred to Damukha. So he's going to be dishing out enhanced basic attack along with he's going to be getting a white shield on top of him, right? So good thing for the Brody. Right now he's going to be able to survive any bursts coming in. 8-11 score right now. Almost 9 minutes into the game. Lumfu Esports. What's gonna happen? I'm looking at the macro, you know, Ash. And both of the sides have taken down a few turrets. Both of them do not have the mid one. Both of them do not have the top one. The one that advantage has is Lumfu on the bottom lane. But even then, I feel like it can be traded any second. So macro-wise, they're both doing same. Kill-wise, it's just a 3 difference. Gold-wise, it's the same as well. So to be fair, this game actually can be anyone's right now. I think the main change is going to be if they take down Selena right now because she has a massive bounty. And the moment they take her down, I think the game will change into the favor of course, Sikkim Esports.
She's actually playing very safe. If you'll see, the position is totally, so good. They can't even interpret it. Okay, what just happened? Hellcott with the darkness prevail comes in, but it will be a stun coming out from the Badang as well. Okay, the engage comes in. There you go, another fight. It will be Harris with the Zaman Force getting down the Hellcott. Zing. Here we go. Florin got down. Punctures comes up. This time, they will be taking down the Brody. Selena got down as well. It's a shutdown on the Selena. 2 double kill will be accumulated by 2 people. It's Lancy and the Harrod there. Uranus surviving, but the Lord will be taken down. As Ray mentioned, if you're gonna take the Selena, the game will be tilting towards you. That was happened.
And with, I mean, Selena taken down was already the main thing, but right now 4 people down, that's just massive, isn't it? And with it, I think the side of Sikkim Esports are building up the pressure, and they might just be able to get the game, but at the same time, I would not really take out Lumfu Esports out of the competition. Because, yes, there's a lot. They can try to go in on an inhibitor, but I don't think it's going to happen because, Ash, look at that. Blessing on the shield is still there. So I think the Lord will just get melted out really easy. And I think they're just going to try to take down the tier 2 on the bottom. I think that should be their main goal. But let's see what happens, right?
Of course, got the blue there. Now going for... Okay, they actually did a good anticipation here. They know the blazing is on. They can't take out the, base with this Lord. It will be easily defended down with the blazings coming in. So they just managed to take down 2 tiers from the bot. And now in the macro-wise, they are in the lead, as well as in the micro-wise, goal-wise, every-wise, they're in the lead. It's like Sikkim Esports hold the game and then just make their comeback.
Yeah, I think they can, you know? But at the same time, oh, that stun hits again, but it's gonna be okay. All good, no issues. But at least they take down the tier 2s on the bot lane. But the top one still stands strong. And that's something that they really want to go for, to get a little bit more macro advantage. But overall, they're obviously going to make sure that tier 2 stands still. Because just in case there's another lot down, they will at least have another turret to use as disposable. But at the same time, let's see what happens. Lancelot so far has only been taken down... Wait, once or twice? I can't see, man. I'm sleepy in my... but...
It's
the
twice.
Yuzhong taken down twice. Gwenjana taken down once. So I think their deaths accounts are very low. On the other hand, the Selena has only been taken down once, so I do think they'll have to focus her back again. But at least taking her down kind of stopped her snowball, because you can clearly see the Selena right now is not able to dive in and just take a kill anymore. It shattered the tempo, the momentum, and because of it, I think the side of Sikkim Esports have made their own tempo in the game.
Of course, and now it's time. They should wait for the Lord. It's just 35 seconds away from the Land of Dawn. So it was actually a big Lord for both these sides, because whoever gonna prioritize it will have the game for themselves. And mostly Sikkim is having the upper hand right now. Letting me tell you that they might start the Lord dance, but now from the bush into the hush. There you go. The Lunox will be taken out. She was not aware of the ambush from the Hellcut. It's actually the hide and bush play coming in by Hellcut there, and this time he managed to take down a kill. And now this is 5 versus 4 for the Lord. It's actually now a trade coming in from the Lumfu side that they might take out this Lord for themselves. And Fall College is right now reigning with the trade. My goodness, the Lancelot also falls down. And it is another ambush coming in by the side of Lumfu Esports, preload to them.
Yeah, and Ash looks like, back again, Lumfu is the one clamping back. And the side of Sikkim Esports are, again, pushed into a corner. But let's see if they can make an end. At least right now, there's no more shields. So if they take down this tier 2, they can actually storm into the base. But look at the damage. The wave clear coming in from Harris, it's pretty strong. So they have to make sure they don't make any mistakes. But,
okay.
Oh.
Anticipated the moment there. Okay, the Abyssal Trap comes in, but it is on links. So actually it will not get much work there. Uranus coming in, will be taking on a tier now. The macro will be settled for this slot, but I'm not sure if they can take on the crown or not.
I don't think they can get into the base, honestly. The Lord is still coming in, but the tier 2 is there. So the tier 2 will mostly melt down the Lord. And I think they'll be able to make a defense. They will lose the tier 2 in the mid lane. But oh, look at Lancelot trying to take down the Selena, but she dodges it. And he's the one getting taken down. Looks like the sides will switch right now as easy.
Shot down onto the Hellcut. Now it's time for another engage coming in by Lumfu. Selena managed to take down Yuzhong there. And there you go, another walls coming in, but it will be taking down Link. 3-man down, Brody got a kill onto the Lunox. It's only the Harith staying at the base, and sadly but surely I can say you, Sikkim Esports out from the tournament. Zamanpur comes as well. Uranus finds the kill onto the Harith. Recall spamming taunts already started, because it's the time for team Lumfu Esports, Imphal College, going into the next round of NCC. What a win it was. Promising win. Even though at a moment the hold was not there for the game, then Lumfu managed to come back with the ambush strategy.
Yeah, absolutely, Ash. Because I think at the last engage, Lancelot did try to salvage something, but I feel like that second tier 2 defense was really what sealed the deal, you know? If they didn't go for it and just went in for the base defense, I think they could have defended it. But that was basically the golden moment. Oh my god, global Selena left. Oh my god. How did they not ban a Selena, bro? Crazy. Lumfu, oh my god. No wonder this Selena was rocking havoc. Bro is global 10. Bro knows Selena like the back of his hand. And I feel like they should have banned him out. Should have banned it out, bro. Because Ash, we discussed, right, in the top 10 and stuff. But global, it's the same, isn't it? Global 10. Should have respected that, bro. I feel like should have respected that pick. Oh my god, that's crazy. But with it,
Remember what he done in the mid when he just dashes out with 3 dashes and just like I felt like it was Lancelot going with the
Yeah.
dash, but it was actually the Selena, and this is how the Selena global plays looks like, and it
absolutely.
is what it is. The Lumfu Esports actually who are going into the next round. Sadly, we don't have any spin the wheel, so we will be wrapping it up, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in for tomorrow. The giveaway should be continuing from tomorrow, of course. The wheel wasn't available to spin. But anyways, with that, ladies and gentlemen, good night and do take care. We'll be obviously coming back for tomorrow with 6 more matches, and we'll see you guys. Make sure you take a good rest and good night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon.